Alright, we are back.
We are back.
Finally.
With more Anastasia.
With some more Anastasia.
Yep.
It's been a while since we started or read LB1 last. And yeah.
Truthfully, I don't really remember where we left off.
I kind of remember where we left off.
I have a vague idea, but
last time I think we met Billy and Beowulf.
Yeah, we did.
And they had some sort of demon,
I think they split off.
Demonic beast that they tamed or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, anyways, let's just do it. Alright, let's get into Anastasia. I think we have half AP actually, or something, because of the campaign.
Oh yeah. And so, oh man, okay.
We really need to read some more. I think we're only at section 10. I think
no.
We
How
are.
many sections are there?
I don't know, but I feel like
I'll check it.
I feel like there's a lot to read, so
yeah,
might as well.
I mean, well, the Lost Belts are long, and it's just like LB2 is coming like next
soon.
week, like latest.
Yeah, so we need to get down to reading this ASAP. Alright, so let's do it. Chapter 10.
Alright, let me check how many chapters there are.
So this one's called Eyes of a Monster. Oh, okay, what was that? Ah, gotcha. That's your dream, eh? Oh, ooh, who got killed? Pain that grows more terrible with each passing moment. Unfathomable bewilderment, fear that threatens to swallow you whole. And above all, complete and utter loathing for the soldiers who look down at you in scorn. Yeah. In an instant, my pain turned to pleasure, and I vowed I would kill them all myself. Well, I see. Yes, there was never a time I did not hear this voice. Not that Olga, Tatiana, Maria, Alexei, Papa, or Mama ever noticed. Not that Olga, Tatiana, Maria, Alexei, Papa, or Mama ever noticed.
Tatiana. Alexei, right? I don't know.
I don't know. I could always hear this voice, whether I was playing a prank or climbing a tree. But I also knew it wasn't anything like a guardian angel. If it was, I wouldn't be dead right now.
Ooh.
I guess so. Even when I only had seconds to live, all he did was stare at me. He was a creature of fantasy, summoned by my desire to kill those who had wronged me. Okay. A monster with mystic eyes who only appears to Romanovs who were born with the ability to see him. Okay.
Okay.
The soldiers hacked my body to pieces. Then they burned me and buried my ashes. That's not very nice. Even as my clothes were stripped off, my body chopped to pieces, and my ashen remains planted in the ground, I was still conscious enough to understand what was happening. Wow, okay. And that is why I made certain those soldiers would never again enjoy a moment of peace. Are you like haunting them? I am watching. Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Death is too good for you. No, hang on. No, you're going to live in fear for the rest of your lives. V will always be watching you. Okay, well, that's kind of scary. Yeah. Not gonna lie. Well, okay, watching. Whoa. Okay. I will forever pass judgment on your sins. I will forever see to your punishment. I will always be watching until the day you die. Always, always, always. Okay. That was kind of creepy.
Yeah, that was.
Ugh, damn it, gray skies, a world without light. I've never known anything else. Did I wake you? I wasn't sleeping. I was just dreaming. Is there a difference? Huge. It's the difference between your mind being shut off and your mind changing gears. Okay. Dreams have long since abandoned my sleep, and now I no longer need sleep.
Oh, no wonder he has so many,
bags under his eyes. That sounds just like it is with servants. So what's the occasion? Did something happen? We received a report from the opportunity we sent out to the frontier. Didn't have much to say, but it did mention that they had burned down one of the rebel army storehouses. That should make things more difficult for them. And then there's the servants who aren't with the rebels. We should figure out what to do with them soon before they think to challenge the Tsar's glory. Yeah. We should be able to handle them together. The Metropolitan can take care of things here in the meantime.
Okay.
Then it's a date. I'll go get ready. What do you need to get ready for? Just go like that.
Yeah.
Hey, if she wants to get ready, she can get ready. You really don't know how to treat your servants, do you? You're supposed to send me off with a smile. Lay off. I'm all about efficiency.
Maybe you're with the wrong dude.
There's no other way an ordinary guy like me could catch up to a genius. The only way to beat someone who understands efficiency at a practical level is to dream up something even more efficient. I see. In that case, come help me get ready. That will be more efficient than simply waiting around. Yeah. And stop answering me like some lazy soldier. It makes me feel like cursing you.
Aww.
Alright, Anastasia. So what is it that you want my help with? I want you to help me choose which coat I should wear. It's like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Ooh, alright. What an innocent, heartwarming sight. It was like watching them dance a waltz on top of the thinnest of ice, where one crack could send them tumbling into the abyss. Wow, okay. I guess it goes to show that the Grand Duchess is a good match for our timid Caddock. A boy weakened by his reluctance to give up on anything, and a girl empowered after giving up everything, huh? They are quite the pair. Each makes up for the other's shortcomings. Even I can't think of a servant and master that are better suited to each other. Which is why you really should stop stirring them up just for your amusement, Koyenskaya. As a Tsar's aide, I can't overlook this any longer. Oh my, I didn't know you were so patriotic. Does it pain you to see your beloved homeland so messed up? Well, lucky for you, I was just thinking it's time I was on my merry little way anyway. I've already said hello to the Chaldeans, and I've confirmed that the Tsar is coming along nicely. So since there's no work left for me to do here, I'll be moving on to my next assigned destination. Oh, you're leaving already, okay.
She's got a lot of work to do, I guess.
Especially since Lord Woodheim has apparently gone and sent out Miss High and Mighty Canis too. By all means. Your preferred forms of entertainment are nowhere to be found in Russia anyway. There are no humans desperately fighting for their survival here, not a single person you would enjoy trampling all over. No matter how you look at it, this lost belt is utterly devoid of hope for the future. Yes, so it would seem. That's the one part that's truly a shame. Well, I'll be best on my way. No point sticking around a barren land with no money to be made, after all. Yeah, I think you'd rob them all.
Everyone is so broke because of you already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you travel light. Oh yes, would you like me to pray for your safe travels? No, thank you. I have a feeling your prayers would only bring up about the opposite of what they
sought. I was just gonna say, anything he prays about is probably cursed.
Well, here's to doing business again. Remember, when you want to get rich at others' expense, or want to be happy no matter who else it might hurt, make sure to call on NFF Services. We make all those sorts of dreams come true. Alright, Koyenskaya.
I see. Alright.
Rats, I believe she called them. It takes one to know one, as the saying goes. You should learn to be mindful of the dangers that line your path, Koyenskaya. As things stand now, you may as well be a rat fleeing a sinking ship. Alright. Well, I guess she's gone? I don't know. Does that mean she's not going to show up anymore?
I guess she's leaving for now. I mean, she shows up in other Lost Belts.
Well, yeah,
so
I know.
It's not like
I mean, in this Lost Belt.
Oh, well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I don't know if that was one part, but I looked, and there's actually 22 chapters.
Okay.
So we're close to halfway.
Around halfway.
Now, obviously, it depends on the length of each chapter.
Yeah, I mean, I assume the ending will go a lot faster, but then usually at the end there's typically more nodes. So, alright. Yeah. This was from Gura, which actually, I don't know if you noticed at the beginning, I didn't actually finish Gura, so that makes 3 out of 3 times I have not finished Gura, which is not good. So
we were so close.
I know. Next time, I definitely need to go all out and get everything, because I have NP3 Roma.
Damn.
So like it could have been worse, I guess, but yeah. Oh well. Let me see. What am I doing?
I don't really.
I'm just getting the Bonzi.
Oh.
And George is just there to have fun.
Okay.
I'm just... There we go.
Oh, you're almost done.
Yeah, I
maxing
know.
This mystic code.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
You don't have to use it anymore.
Oh, hey, Beowulf. Okay. Well, that was a productive chat. Nice to get some good news for a change. Alright, Billy. You take it from here. Sure thing, Beo. Hope we meet again down the road. Yeah, see ya, Beowulf. I guess we're leaving you for real now. Where are you off to, Billy? Oh, I'll be riding with them. Beowulf will be running this show from now on. Okay, yeah. What? You're joining the rebel army? Sure am. I know you don't hold humans to high esteem, but there's heaps more to him than you think. Servant or no, I'm still just a good old-fashioned human. Suits me just fine to rebel with the rest.
Rebel with the rest, yeah.
Rebel with the rest. I don't know why that line gave me so much problem.
That's fine.
See you around.
It happens.
Alright, bye, Yaga dude. 2 days after setting off on their journey.
Wow, there's like nothing here.
Huh? Shan's trying to tell us something. Seems there are demonic beasts nearby. Are you ready, Paxi? Yeah, I know the deal. Time for some fresh meat. Time to eat. Hey, that could be your catchphrase. Sometimes I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, they ain't exactly delicious, but there's plenty of meat on them. Alright, let's say we rustle up some grub for the rebel army. Alright, let's do it.
I mean, not all food is delicious, but at least with this food you can
At least you can survive, yeah. That's nice.
On the bright side.
Yeah, I know. No, I just remembered that the Camelot movie is being delayed. They just announced it. I think it was last night.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, a couple streams ago we kind of mentioned like, oh, we're not sure if it'll be delayed or not. But I mean, considering other shows, this core and even other shows coming out like have been delayed. Pushed. Yeah, I mean, it's not really a surprise. Although I think I saw it's sort of indefinite. Like no one really knows.
Yeah,
when,
I mean,
it doesn't have a set
date
for when it'll.
Nobody really knows.
air.
I guess when coronavirus, etc., is gonna really be okay. Because I mean, like, I know a lot of places are, I guess, putting down their I guess their restrictions on wherever you might be living.
Oh, like they're opening up,
right?
Or
they're loosening some of the restrictions.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's over yet, right? And I think if people want to be safe, I think it's just better to
and I mean,
postpone it for now.
Obviously, like, we were very excited for the movie, but honestly, I'd rather people just be safe, be healthy, and, anybody can wait for this kind of stuff.
Right.
Like, there's no point in risking people's lives for an anime film or whatever it is that, people are waiting for.
But this way, if they're done making the first movie, they can use the extra time to make the second movie, and then it can come out faster.
Well, I mean, regardless, like, I think it was a good move to, postpone it and stuff, because, like, I had doubts that it was going to come out.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, I'd rather, I mean, the industry we know is already like super overworked and stuff, and so like there's like, don't infect people with coronavirus either, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so I mean, kind of sad, but honestly, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Alright. Oh, I just remembered Arthur's arcade animations because I was just using him. Oh, aren't they so nice?
They are.
They are. His really 3D model is so nice.
I really hope that they can bring some of the animations into FGO, but also like his animations in arcade are okay. I don't think they're like super dynamic compared to some other ones, but like, yeah, I mean, it'd be nice for him to get a bit of an upgrade. Like, I'll be honest, he's not like the servant that suffers the most.
Oh no.
In terms of animations, because he's not
Hans,
But
one day.
oh man, some servants get it really bad.
Yeah, but no, I really like what they did for him for arcade. I think it definitely does him justice, especially his hood. Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Where you could
yeah.
just see his face peeking out from like that. That was
Yeah,
really
I
nice.
saw people who like on Twitter, like people who rolled him, like they're like his like cloth or whatever. It's like it looks like velvet or whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
All right. All right, we got meat. Yay!
Yay,
We're not
we
starving
win.
today. You guys are all gonna have some too, right? Yeah. Well, servants ain't really gotta eat, but if there's enough to go around, I'll have myself a bite. But the real silver dollar is the alcohol you have with the stewed meat. What alcohol? I know how you feel. I would love some cider myself. Cider, huh? I'm partial to bourbon myself. Tequila ain't bad either. Of course, back in that village, I'd brew just about anything I had on hand. Wow, you're talented. I've heard there's different kinds of alcohol, but I've only ever had one kind. What do the others taste like? Ah, right. Most of what y'all got to drink is just straight vodka with no kind of flavor to it. Yeah? Okay. I've still got a bit of the last batch I distilled. Care for a nip? Sure, I'll give it a shot. That's good. Really good. Though it does taste a little weak. I guess you can like mix it with your vodka or something. Actually, this here's about as strong as it gets back home. Guess you Yaga really can hold your drink. A little too well, if you ask me. Oh, alright. We had a picnic in the snow. We should be there soon. No signal fire. It seems things keep running fine even though we were gone for quite a while. Or kept running fine, rather. Alright, cool. We're back. Open the gate. Welcome back, boss. I see you've returned. I have some good news. Another servant by the name of Billy the Kid has agreed to join us. Howdy, you must be a Viceron. Billy the Kid, nice to meet ya. The pleasure is all mine. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I must greet you with some bad news. Oh, that's not good.
Of course.
Oh, what is it? We're on the verge of running out of food altogether. Well, we just hunted some things.
Yeah. And how do you run out of food so fast?
Yeah, didn't we kill a boar or something in a cave?
I don't know, but we like hunted a whole bunch of stuff.
I guess we were gone for too long.
I guess.
Alright. Well, I guess we need to feed everybody first. Alright, section 11. Assassin... Lancer... Okay. Assassin on Lancer. Let's bring Ilya. Alright. Section 11. Let's see. Becoming those who pilfer. Alright. This area stopped receiving food from the capital a long time ago. The capital also lays first claim to any demonic beasts the hunters catch here. That is why these Yaga had no choice but to revolt. It was the only choice if they wished to survive. Securing a food supply was our most important order of business as well. It was simply not possible to grow enough grain to feed everyone. So we worked together with other villages to hunt demonic beasts and share their meat. That was enough to get by, at least until now. Why did the food supply suddenly run out?
That's what I want to know.
The rebel army simply grew faster than we expected.
Oh.
There are more mouths to feed now. We have no right to turn anyone away, after all. A lot of youngsters around here. Ever occurred to you to turn them away, Adelante?
They'd probably just die.
I mean, of course, Adelante of all people would not.
Yeah.
No, their mothers and fathers have all vowed to fight to ensure their children do not go hungry. That system where the weak are left behind to die is precisely what they wish to fight against. As such, the rebel army is honor-bound to keep children alive. Can't say you're being exactly objective about all this, are ya? No. Hell yeah, that's great. Sure, I'm glad I decided to sign on with y'all. Alright, Billy. That aside, Even as matters stand, our food reserves should have been sufficient to keep us fed for some time.
Yeah, we got a lot of food, man.
Ah, you mean that storehouse? Storehouse? It should be alright to tell you now, we had a hidden storehouse that only a select few of our members knew about. You're speaking in the past tense. I'm gonna venture a guess that it ain't around no more. That's right. We were storing roughly 30% of all of our food there. Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
When our stronghold's reserve fell low enough, we would restock them from the storehouse, but now that storehouse is gone, huh? Indeed. I am told the Obrishiki found our Yaga as they were carrying food out. Oh, I see.
Oh, so they looted us.
Then they burned down the storehouse and killed everyone there. They burned it down? Yeah, don't do that. I mean, they're the Obrishiki. What do you expect? The Obrishiki have no need for food.
Oh, okay.
No matter how much the rest of the country is starving, they will always favor the Tsar's glory above all else. I see. Then they are almost certainly Ivan the Terrible's noble phantasm, as we suspected. But then, how could he maintain his noble phantasm for all hours of the day like this? To do so would consume an incredible amount of magical energy.
Yeah, it would.
No, that can't be right. The law of equivalent exchange simply wouldn't allow for that. The Vice Brawn? My apologies. First we need to resolve our food supply problem, don't we? Right. This may be difficult for a human like you to understand, Samantha, but Yaga require a tremendous amount of food and we can starve very quickly. Yeah, we know from Paxi hunting like literally every second.
Yeah.
On average, a human can go as many as 7 days without food as long as they have access to water. But a Yaga can only last without food for 3 days before they die of starvation.
Wow, okay.
On top of that, the average Yaga requires several times the calories per day as the average human. That is the plight every Yaga faces. If they are to survive in this frozen tundra, they must consume vast quantities of food.
Man, we're gonna, like, make the demonic beasts extinct or something, hunting them down.
I see. That does make sense. I apologize for this example, but it reminds me of a certain species of rat. This rat would need to eat constantly, or it would burn too many calories and die on the spot. Is that really the best example you could come up with?
Yeah.
At any rate, with so many Yaga, we could dedicate all of our resources to hunting and still not have enough food to feed them all. And we have precious little food left before we run out entirely. Alright, how do we resolve this? I had hoped it would not come to this, but under the circumstances, we have no choice but to steal food from the pro-Tsar city of Yaga Smolensk.
I don't know. That's how I read it.
Yaga Smolensk is situated some distance away from both the frontier and the capital and has relatively few Obrishiki guarding it. You want to steal food? And from my town? I see no alternative. Though I agree that Though I agree that is a most distasteful move.
Well, if somebody's gonna live and die.
I know that.
Ooh.
But we must consider the children and elderly who cannot long survive without food. Even then, it is a catch-22. Should we devote all our food to them, our soldiers on the front lines will find themselves too weak to fight.
I found some of these dialogues a little bit, I don't know, they're kind of awkward in some sense. So, like, go back to, like, Atalante's line, like, cannot long survive without food. Like, just, why can't you say it can't survive long without food? And same with Billy before.
I feel like it's a bit of a stylistic choice to
could be.
Possibly to make the servants sound a little bit different from each other, but it's definitely difficult to read.
I guess to me
it's not as natural, right? Anyways, please understand, I know that this is one of the worst moves the rebel army could make. That is why I've chosen one of the cities most loyal to the Tsar. Further, we will not be taking all their food. We will be sending as many soldiers as we are able, in an attempt to negotiate to secure food. However, this time we will not give them the option of refusal. We will leave with the supplies we require, whether they agree or not. I only hope we can take just enough so that neither we nor they will end up starving. That's gonna be tough. I mean, they've already got heaps of food stored away, but Yeah, they've also got a bunch of secret demonic beast hunting grounds they keep to themselves. That's how they do things there. They don't just make sure they've got enough to eat, they always make a bundle by selling off the excess. No wonder they have no problem sucking up to the oprichniki. They never have to worry about starving. They've got it made there, just as much as they do up in Yaga Moscow. Some Yaga they are. They should be ashamed of themselves. Well, I mean, they're making a business.
Survival of the fittest sort of seems to be the thing here,
Yeah.
so, I mean...
Hey. You don't think you guys would do the same thing if you were in their position.
Yeah.
None of them asked to be in that situation, and it still took everyone who lives there everything they had to build that city. It's not like they are all living it up either. Some of them couldn't hunt and ended up starving to death. Still, even having said all that, I bet it does sound like they've got it made compared to the life of a village. But that doesn't mean they're bad guys, or that it's okay to do whatever you want to them. You from there or something? I was, before they kicked me out. I'm not gonna defend them, and I'm not against stealing their food either. But they're still Yaga, just like you and me. Don't forget that. Paxi is right. I will not have any harm come to the city's residents. That was always the plan, but make doubly sure that all the soldiers know that. If any one of you so much as touches a hair on a child's head, I will fill you with so many arrows you will wonder when you became a hedgehog. Alright. What's a hedgehog? Some kind of demonic beast?
Wow.
Well, I was gonna say, wow, what a threat, and I guess it's not really a threat if you don't really understand the context. Right, I forgot who I was talking to for a moment. At any rate, we will take what we need to survive. No more. No more. If they think us evil for doing so, let them. Our goal is to defeat Ivan the Terrible and to purge the Oprichniki from this world. Once we do that, this frozen empire will finally see dawn. The tides of history will once again begin to move. Soldiers, take up your arms. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Good grief, so they're left with no choice but to stage an uprising. Rather than letting some of them starve to death. Besides, isn't this a welcome turn of events? Well, a welcome turn of events for us? Guerrilla warfare is one thing, but we still have far too few soldiers to think about fighting the Oprichniki head-on. As of now, the resistance movement consists of us, the rebel army, of Vice Brawn, Miss Adelante, Billy, and Beowulf. Our Vice Brawn's golems may be something of an equalizing factor, but we still need at least one more capable ally. Why don't you go jump off and fight with us?
I mean, do you really think Gordolf would let him go?
Probably not. Well, he almost did.
I mean, though, like, he'd be like, personal safety is, you know...
Yeah, anyways. Paxi, are you okay with this? Yaga Smolensk, I can't say this town name, is your hometown, right? No, I'm fine with that. I'd already given up on it anyway. Besides, it sounds like their leader is gonna make sure our soldiers take it easy on them. I don't know if it will be that simple. Why not, a Vice Brawn? I'm a servant. I still have my memories from my old life. I believe I know a little something about proper human history, as well as the history of this world. And the way I see it, I'm afraid there are very, very few instances in all of time, past and present, where plundering of this sort went off without a hitch. At worst, a squabble could lead to a full-blown massacre. A massacre?
I mean, you're turning the people against each other, so I mean...
But that's... Oh, it's perfectly likely, Mash.
People are in such dire circumstances.
Even proper human history is chock full of people who were smarter than me, and more powerful than me, and heaps of them did miles worse than anything I've ever even dreamed up. And I think you know that just as well as I do. And I know to a certainty that if I'd had that kind of power, I'd have done the same terrible things.
I'm kind of curious to check out America to see if he talked like this.
Billy, I'd have done the same terrible things.
Yeah.
Good intentions notwithstanding, massacres can still occur. And this particular situation will be especially fraught with danger. First of all, the Yaga in Paxi's hometown and the Yaga in the rebel army do not enjoy the same quality of life. And as we saw earlier, the rebel Yaga resent them for choosing stability and for swearing fealty to the Tsar and his Obrishiki. We cannot be certain that this resentment will not transform this small raid into a massacre.
That is true.
I won't let that happen. I'm afraid that is a promise you cannot keep. That's kind of tough.
Yeah.
What was that? A massacre is not always some sinister thing arranged by evil men who seek to murder the innocent. They are like brush fires, sparking and spreading out of control. Hoaxes, history, hatred, misinformation, suspicion, racial discrimination, disparity of wealth, pride, panic, propaganda. All of these things mixed together into a nightmare slurry. What is more, these things do not happen gradually, as in the proverbial slippery slope. What happens is the frustration and discontent continue to build into a breaking point until the tiniest spark causes a tremendous explosion. If we were on the defending side, it would simply be a matter of keeping the would-be victims safe. But as we are on the aggressor's side, that is not an option. Then there's nothing we can do? Damn it. I at least want to keep the damage to a minimum. Yeah, let's try to do that. Then we should focus all our efforts on defeating the Obrishiki as swiftly as possible.
That's a good idea.
The worst possible scenario would be if the Obrishiki and the rebel army were to wage a battle in the city with the residents caught in the crossfire. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
The rebels would assume the city's residents side with the Obrishiki, and the Obrishiki would think nothing of slaughtering residents to get to the rebels. That would leave no one willing or able to rescue the residents. Therefore, we must eliminate any factor that might lead to a massacre before it has a chance to cause the situation to escalate. Yeah. Would that be acceptable, Master? I feel like it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Like I said, easier said than done. Understood. In that case, I have a request to make. Alright, lay it on me. The rebel army still needs some time to prepare before leaving for the city. During that time, I would like to gather as many materials as possible in order to build a wall. Wall? Why are we building a wall? Indeed, a wall of golems.
Well, they're gonna fight back.
Oh.
That's kind of what I assume.
Oh.
They're not gonna just let you take their stuff.
So you're using a wall of golems to fight the village.
No, I mean, you could just be protecting yourself. I don't know.
I guess. I don't... Okay, well, tell me more later of Iceborne.
We'll see.
I've got questions. Alright, cool.
No one said you're using a line of golems to stomp through the city.
Well, that's my question. Are you stomping through the cities with a line of golems, or are we protecting our home base with a line of golems?
If we were stomping through the city with a line of golems, would you need that many people?
Probably not. But
exactly.
no, well, you have the Obrishiki to fight, so there's a bunch of them, right? I don't know. I forgot that I brought Elia with me. It's been a long time since I've used her. Whatever.
They don't exactly have a lot of life.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I feel like I didn't really need to do this, but I was just like, oh well. Let's just watch Arthur's NP because it's nice. Oh, there's more. Wow, there's so many of them. Wow, you did so much damage to that thing. I feel like it's a waste to use Ilia's NP on these things. There's 20 of them? Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know if bringing Ilya was the best idea, but
Yeah,
I
I don't
swear I'll
know.
use her NP on one of them. Okay. Ah, 20 of them. I really want to see the long version of Arthur's NP, but I feel like that would take so long. Alright. It's like furiously typing. Alright. Let's see Ilya's NP. Actually, do we really? No, not okay.
Well,
That's fine. Whatever, let's do it. Alright, Ilya. Go shoot your beam. Is the Aprilia rerun this year?
I think it might be actually. With Mew.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of feel bad if I don't get Mew when I have Ilya and Kuro.
I don't want to roll on the banner. Part of me is like, I don't have Mew.
Right? I mean, I don't really even like Mew that much, but like, it's just,
yeah.
You have like one, or you have two and not the third, and you're like, okay, right?
Yeah.
I see how it is, gotcha, I see how it is. Alright.
Sometimes I actually forget that Mew is in the game. I guess just because
I don't think Miyu's actually really that good. I don't really know. I haven't really used her.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things. You're happy that, happy maybe that you have her, and then she just kind of sits there unless if she's like, you know, your favorite.
Yeah.
I guess. Jeez, how many more of these things are there? Ugh. I feel like I've been fighting this for a while.
Yeah.
Next year happened around the end of January. Oh, it was January in JP. Okay, okay.
Wow, it's really that long from now?
For some reason, I thought it was in the fall or something. Because I only
like 0 or something.
Yeah, I think it is actually 0 in the fall. Because the only thing I remember about January is Dechi or Benny Yenma and Li Xuan.
Well,
And
that's at the
so-
very, very beginning of the year. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. That's the thing I got Ilya for, but now she doesn't have her NP.
Well, she's getting it.
Yeah, she's
it.
getting
Oh,
it.
there you
There
go.
Yeah, next turn. All right. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll probably save some tickets from you, and then kind of hope she comes home.
Yeah.
Because I can't afford to spend my quartz on her.
Oh yeah. I can't either.
Wait, I don't know why I chose Arthur. Well, whatever. Come on, you can do it, Ilya. Wait, did I?
Did you use his skill?
I don't even know if I buffed her. Oh well, we'll figure it out.
I mean, it's finally a large enemy.
Oh no, it's not. It's not Arthur. It's just a random buster card.
Oh.
I'm expecting to kill it with what's her name, Ilya.
Oh. Oh well.
Go, Ilya. Wait, there's like a new season or movie or something of Prisma Ilya coming, isn't there?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I just remembered that. That's all. I heard the manga's
surprisingly
okay.
a lot of Prilia adaptations.
I mean,
which is fine. I mean,
yeah.
people seem to like it.
Yeah, I've got really nothing against Prilia, I guess.
I don't have anything against Prilia either.
It's not my favorite show.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's fine. Best one is Emiya Gohan. I just want more seasons of that. Please, Ufo Table, more Emiya Gohan. Alright, sweet. Finally done. Vice Pro, and tell us why you're making a wall of golems. Huff, huff, huff. I got the golem cores! Damn, but I'm beat. Excellent, it seems this version of Russia is well suited to golem making. That's good at least. Sorry about this, Paxi. I wish I could help too. I guess we're just supervising.
It's too bad we don't have super strength or something.
You should be. It was damn tough, even with the pickaxe. Alright, I got a little meat. Not much, but it's better than not eating. Very well, I will keep working to make as many golems as I can in the time we have. Let me know when the rebel army is about to move out. Got it. Shanshan, come over and learn this Bella's scent. I mean, this thing is kind of cute, I guess, but it looks so out of place. Are you sure he can? Good point. You seem like you ain't got much of an odor to you. How about he learns the smell of the earth making up these golems instead? That does seem like it would work better. Alright, I will await your message. Got it. Okay, let's head back. Alright, let's head back then. Alright, where are we going? Alright, back here. Man, you could almost cut the tension with a knife. Of course, this excursion will be nothing like the small-scale skirmishes we've been waging thus far. Not to mention, there is a very real risk that we may have to deal with a large number of Oprichniki. Adelante! Why are we so surprised to see her? What is it, Chaldeans? Is something on your mind? Yes, as a matter of fact.
What's going on?
A massacre, huh?
Yeah.
True. It would be dishonest of me to say that the possibility never crossed my mind. But what of it? I have a duty to keep these rebels safe. It falls to me to save the parents of attempting. It falls to me to save the parents attempting to atone for their children's deaths with their own lives. I understand that this is not the sort of majestic act that will stop this nightmarish chain of events. However, so long as a massacre remains only a possibility and not a certainty, I cannot concern myself with it. Do you know what it feels like to be a soldier given food meant for starving children, just so you do not collapse from hunger on the battlefield? Perhaps the true contemptible thing is neither the Tsar nor the Oprichniki, but this very world, for making it nearly impossible to grow grain here. The world itself, huh? At any rate, there is still some time before we depart. I will pass on your concerns to the soldiers myself. Thank you, Adelante. It is almost more than I can bear, Samantha. Like Billy and Beowulf, I have no memory of fighting to restore humanity. But is fighting saving the world supposed to be this painful? Well,
you're still fighting people, so
yeah.
Either way, no one's gonna have a lot of fun.
I cannot tell any longer. It's okay. Just keep on thinking about it. Alright, we're back here. Metropolitan Macarius? Alright. The Tsar wishes to see you. Does he now? How unusual for him to wake up at this time of day. He must have had a bad dream. Alright. Very well, I'll be right there.
Is that the name he goes under right now?
So. Do hurry, please. If you upset him, even you may not survive his ire. That could be difficult. It is my job to sway the Tsar's decisions. I simply cannot tell him what he wishes to hear to the exclusion of all else. I must be frank, even if he may not like what I have to say. Isn't that the role of Metropolitan Macarius? Metropolitan Macarius? I don't even know what that means. Metropolitan Macarius, huh? May I ask you something, Father? Of course. I can't tell what it is you want. I can't tell what your ultimate goal is. And I can't tell what you really think. I desire what you desire, Grand Duchess. You and I wish for the same things. I promise you that much is true. If I were asked to choose a side, I would absolutely choose yours.
I don't know, his face looks like it's like really concerned, but really not. It's like a fake concern.
Huh? Forgive me. Oh. Forgive me. That joke was in poor taste. Just the improper remarks of a certain foolish man. To you, that must have sounded downright abusive. Please, forget I said anything. I'm here to do my job. Nothing more. Even if I must reduce myself to a pawn in the process. I'm here to sing the praises of survival, to offer condolences upon death, to confer blessings upon all manner of life, and to bring salvation to the forlorn souls of this eternal tundra. Right now, that is all I am concerned with, Your Imperial Highness. I see. Go on, you shouldn't keep the Tsar waiting. Alright. Good, he's gone. I still have no idea what that guy's really thinking.
I don't think anybody really knows.
It's strange. I don't distrust him as much as you do. You're kidding me. He's one of the servants that not even Woodheim can control. You know, the guy Woodheim calls the disciples of the foreign god. In some ways, they're even more trouble than Chaldea. That's true, and I know we shouldn't trust them, just like we shouldn't trust Koyanskaya. But for some reason, I really do feel like Father Macarius is going to stick with us to the end, no matter what. Question mark. Alright, I don't know why you believe that, but that's interesting, I guess. I know you're there. Gottlieb? I tried.
I don't know.
Oh! Altar, okay. Are you here to anger the Tsar, Macarius? He's dreaming peacefully now. Don't wake him. It's my duty as the Metropolitan of Moscow to inform the Tsar how his campaigns are faring. Don't worry, I won't make an ordeal out of it. Oh yeah, I forgot about Salieri. I don't know why I forgot about him.
Oh my god, yeah, I did forget about him.
The Tsar allowed his anger to get the better of him not too long ago and ended up wiping an entire village off the map. He feels very bad about that, you see, so I imagine he will devote himself to prayer for some time as penance. Is that all? If you have nothing to say to the Tsar, then I assume you have something to say with me. What is it? I was just curious how you are feeling, now that you have materialized as a servant. After all, you and I are much alike. Neither of us would generally be expected to become a heroic spirit. It's only thanks to finding a suitable human body that we were able to become servants. And it is nice, being a servant. No need to worry about wasted time on sleep or meals. But of course, just because it's possible to do so doesn't mean it isn't pleasant. Gottlieb, I don't know.
Yeah.
You must be tired of doing nothing but playing the piano all day. Wow, your eyes, okay. Now's your chance to fulfill your true purpose as a servant. You are to leave for Yaga Kazan. A band of rebels comprised of ex-nobility has taken the city over. Go there with the Oprichniki and wipe them all out as quickly as possible. You want me to leave my piano? What are you thinking? Worry not, I will handle your duties in your absence. They were mine before you were summoned. You were summoned, after all. Alright, go play that piano. Rest assured, the Tsar will be duly pacified while you are gone. Very well. Make sure you do a good job, Maestro. If you don't, this lost belt will be subjected to an even more torturous hell. Was I not summoned to ensure that hell endures? Fine then. I will kill them all. Make sure the Oprichniki can keep up with me. Somebody fetch me a bicorn.
Oh.
Fetch this man a bicorn.
Wait, what?
I wish you good luck, Gottlieb.
Wait.
What?
So we turned into or would you prefer what? Okay, no, just keep
going. Or would you prefer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart?
Man, you can't read today.
No, I can't. I just keep on tripping up on words. I'm sorry. I don't know, but he kind of changed his face after asking for a bicorn. Thank you. I shall ensure those who defy the Tsar meet with swift and terrible death. Just as surely as my own death was arranged by the man in gray. Who's man in gray? Alright, man in gray. Father Mercurius, my beloved wife Anastasia has informed me of what has been happening. She tells me you have been traveling the land, spreading peace and preaching my gospel in my stead. It is a pleasure to see you again, your Imperial Majesty. It fills my heart with joy to see you doing so well today. If the people living on the frontier of Russia are ignorant of your glory, then I must head there at once to enlighten them. I thought you were going to play the piano. But as you can see, I too am old and frail. I'm afraid I can only serve in your stead for so long. My deepest wish is that your wounds will soon heal, so that you may reassure your subjects in person. Yes, you are right. You must be the only one who dares to reprimand or criticize me. It is like a dream. Yes, just like a dream. It is like my Russia as it once was. I seek peace, for the sake of love. Anastasia, the light of my life. I will never lose you again. Russia must remain forevermore.
I will never lose you again.
Mercurius, you are the one man worthy of my trust. Tell me, is the frontier still a lawless, forsaken land? Not at all, Tsar. The Yaga there know of you and have nothing but respect and admiration for you. This is thanks entirely to your guards patrolling the land to maintain peace and order. The only problem is that there are not quite enough of them. Oh, you're gonna make more. I see. Then I shall bolster the Oprichniki numbers.
How many of them are there?
I don't know. How many can you make? I shall send them even to the cities in the farthest reaches of the land. Will that do, Mercurius? Indeed it will. That is just what is needed. Do that, and all the Yaga will surely be able to receive your grace. Forgive me, Mercurius. I have become something dreadful. What do you mean, my Tsar? I've been alive for 450 years, and I will surely continue to live forever. But I'm still not strong enough. My Gloria Tsar is lacking. I must bring light to all reaches of the world. I must bring love capable of withstanding this blizzard to all the Yaga. And to do that, I must eliminate all those with evil in their hearts. I have received a revelation from a god. Though it may be a god from a distant land, it is still very much like the god we know. This god told me to spread the glory of Russia far and wide, and to condemn those worlds that did not end up like our own. They told me to wipe out the so-called proper humanity who did not see fit to save us, to eliminate the cursed stargazers of Chaldea. Alright.
Okay.
But alas, I cannot take action against them myself. I have already made the mistake of acting in anger, and in consequence an entire village is gone. Those Yaga had abandoned their faith and neglected to pay you homage, Tsar. It was only a matter of time until they gave in to the temptations of evil and fell prey to the blizzard. You need not pity them. You may be right, and yet, if only I were stronger, this could all have been avoided. The foreign god brought salvation upon this land. It gave us the Tree of Emptiness, the power with which to fight the other Lost Belts. Thanks to the foreign god's blessing, the entire world will one day be just like this Russia. I do not care for that power. I may be the rightful ruler of the world, but what would I rule if the entire world were frozen solid? I am the great Tsar. The Tsar cannot make mistakes. The Tsar can never err. This time, the glory of my great Russia will know no bounds. I will make sure of it. And to do that, I will need the Oprichniki, my faithful hunting dogs, who will lay the groundwork to make my dream possible. Macarius, I am doing the right thing, aren't I? You must not stop now.
I must not.
Oh, I. What did I say?
He? I don't
You.
remember.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I must not stop now, surely? Of course you are, and of course you must not, Tsar. The time is not yet right for you to awaken. You must let your wounds heal and wait for the day when your eyes will truly open. That will be a day of feasting and celebration, the day when a new Russia finally blooms. But for now, you must rest and recuperate. You must sleep. Yes. I cannot hear the piano any longer, but, Macarius, if that is what you say, then that is what I shall do. The Tsar has gone back to sleep. Russia will once again know peace, albeit temporarily. Now we no longer need to worry about the Tsar knocking down the Tree of Emptiness. Will this do, O foreign priestess? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Heh. I can't tell if she's happy or upset. Yeah, me too.
She has the same expression all the time.
Yeah. Even if I can't understand her language, I should at least learn to read her expressions, or I'll never be able to listen to her confessions. Okay. I certainly didn't expect to see her there.
Yeah.
To be honest, I still have no idea what she is or what role she plays. Alright, cool. That was section 11, I believe? Let's head to section 12. Alright.
Yeah. Yay, we should be past the halfway mark.
Yay! Oh wait, no, there's still another assassin. Alright. Let's go bring an archer. Alright. Section 12. Imminent Slaughter. Alright, that's a chapter name. Ready to go, Samantha? I have already sent soldiers ahead to take up positions around the city. We will begin by eliminating the Oprichniki occupying the city, then we may start negotiations with the mayor. He will likely grow more unwilling to negotiate if the battle drags on, so we must attack swiftly and decisively to break their resolve. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's do it. Oh, we're already going into it. Okay. We're not talking to anybody? Okay. That's fine, I guess.
First, talk later?
You know, I kind of expected, we'd go into the town and be like, what are you doing here? And then, then they start fighting and then, go into the battle. But okay.
Nope.
That's fine too. That's okay with me.
I think they're actually doing the upgrade.
The engine update.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soon.
Probably with all the other update stuff. Like after. Maybe? I don't know.
Let me see. They posted when they would update it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
My hope is before LB2, but I mean, we'll see.
Yeah. I kind of hope so too. I mean, the loadings, they're not great. I mean, they're not completely horrible, but they
could be a lot better.
they really could. But I don't know. I'm always excited for quality of life updates.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're here to take your food. Give it to us. Yeah, that Yaga did not stand a chance against Ilya.
No.
Okay. Something like this. Oh, I should have used my card swap. I never used that.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll be able to get his NP?
Well, I normally actually put his arts card at the end, but yeah,
Oh,
looks
he's
like
fine. Yay! Alright.
He's not that bad at getting
I
his
didn't say
NP.
he's bad, I just didn't know, you know? Oh, okay, Oprichniki. I didn't know you were here. Well,
Well, they're pretty much everywhere, aren't they?
well, I wasn't fighting them before. Guess I'm fighting them now, though.
I mean, before when we were in the town, they were in the area, so
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah.
surprise me too much. Especially if this town is capable of procuring food and stuff and are aligned with the Tsar. The fact that Oprichniki are here and we're fighting them, not that much of a surprise.
I did not know that these Oprichniki had glowing red eyes.
Well, you do now.
Yeah. Come on, hit Ilya. Or not. Okay, well that's fine. Alright.
I really wish Ilya didn't debuff herself after using her NP.
Well, maybe she'll have a strengthening quest one day.
Actually, can you use her skill to not get debuffed? Like, to avoid getting debuffed? I don't remember. I don't use her enough.
Yay, okay. I guess we are fighting Oprichniki in the town. I expect to see them after this. Alright. Wow, this only costs 2 AP. Half AP, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. Ha! Exclamation mark. Yeah, take that, Obrishiki. Boss took out the last of the Obrishiki. Who are you, Pete?
Oh, I remember you.
Yeah, that really sad older. We are those who have sworn to defy Ivan the Terrible and the Obrishiki Obrishiki's oppressive regime. Oppressive regime. Yeah, alright. It's the rebel army! You all knew about the Yaga suffering in the frontier, yet you still kowtowed to the Obrishiki and told them about the Yaga who had fled. I understand it is the Yaga way to submit to the strong, and that is what you must do to survive. But there is a price for the choices you have made, and now is the time to pay that price. Bring us 60% of the food you have stored. Over half our stock? You can't be serious. We'll all starve to death. I know a lie when I can smell one. You could hand over 70% and still be just fine. What? That's absurd. As long as you lot do not eat greedily, that is. As long as you lot do not eat greedily, that is. Yes, okay. Exclamation mark. Did you really think you could fool me? I've heard all about how some Yaga communities have essentially separated into nobilities and commoner. How foolish. In this frigid tundra, any Yaga who does not receive a fair share of food cannot hope to survive. Did you honestly think you could form a nobility caste whose only role is to sit around and grow fat? You misunderstand. We would never think to establish a nobility not sanctioned by the Tsar. All we did was divide our roles. Weaklings like the old, the sick, and orphans were weeded out, leaving the warriors to protect the city, and the rest of us to keep it running. Yeah, okay. That's how we kept the city safe all these years. Warriors, keeping the city safe. The only thing they're keeping safe is the demonic beast colonies. I also know how they have been shooting Yaga from other villages who happen to cross their path. Shut your mouth, you furless freak. Those demonic beasts are our quarry. Alright. Oh, well, rip this dude.
Yeah.
Oh, unless if she didn't actually hit him.
Some, like, warning shot or something.
I am speaking to your mayor. Stay out of this. Well, wait, please. You win. We'll bring you the food. Alright. But please, at least take no more than 30. No, 40%. 50%. Give us half your food, and we will leave your city in peace. I assure you, this will not be a regular occurrence. Our current circumstances are unusually dire. I hope you can understand, Mayor. Very well.
Why would you tell the mayor of a city you're trying to loot that your circumstances are dire?
Well, I think it's more like, because you know how, like, people like Koi and Skya would, like, come back repeatedly to sell them stuff, right?
Yeah.
And just increase the prices higher and higher and make further demands.
Yeah.
I guess for Adelante, it's like, you know, this is a one-time thing, so
yeah,
even though
no,
you give
I
us...
get why she said that, but why would you tell them that, like, you know, you're in a bad spot? Because especially if they're aligned with the Tsar,
so.
right?
I guess so.
You know, they already ratted out on Paxi or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
what stops them from telling them that we're in a bad spot?
Well, I guess...
Right? Like, I don't know. To
I don't
me,
know.
it's just like, you said a little too much there. But
Anyways.
whatever.
Well, she's a leader. She can say what she
Yeah,
wants.
whatever.
I understand Adelante went on the offensive to discourage them from resisting, but she may have gone a bit too far. Holmes? Hostility is running high in the rebel army right now. You can see it in their eyes. Oh yes, I can tell. I know that glare all too well. I've seen it aimed my way many a time. Oh no, I guess. And yet you're still standing. It must have been hard for you. You survived a lot, I guess. Indeed, they used to call me the indomitable Gordy, just like my father.
Ooh.
Okay. Foe, fight, foe. Yeah. Foe wishes you luck.
Yeah.
Don't you tell me that, cursed little monster. This is the thanks I get for sharing my bacon with you every morning. So, for the moment, this hostility remains relegated to tongue-clicking and spitting in disgust. However, it will take but a single spark to ignite a conflagration. Be careful, Miss Samantha. Alright. Ah! Who was that? Master! Who is that? Shut up! I barely bumped into him! How can you say that? He's only a child. We're in a hurry here. I don't have time for this shit. Both of you, just settle down. Yeah, you go tell him, Billy. Cheh. How dare you all revolt like this? It was the Tsar who made it possible for us to survive in this world.
Well, clearly not everyone.
You wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for him, you ingrates.
Ingrates, yeah.
Shut up. Do you know what it's like having to watch the Rishiki murder your little sister? They trampled her with their black horses until her body was just a red smear on the ground.
They have horses?
They have bicorns.
Oh, okay.
Only because she was weak and deserved to die. Whoa, okay, that's not nice. Both of you, stop it. Yeah, stop it. Listen to Billy the first time. Enough. This conversation is over. Get back. Yeah, I mean you too. Damn it. Alright. Are you okay, Mash? Why are you asking Mash? She's not the one that's yelling at people. Yes, I'm alright. I'm only watching from a distance, after all. It's just, this must be so hard. There aren't clearly defined lines between the two sides. Both have their own justifiable reasons for the choices they've made. Yeah. It's the Rishniki! The Rishniki are here! Huh? Reinforcements? Let's run with the food. Everyone, get your rifles ready. Prepare for combat. I give the orders here. Your rifles stay where they are. Now hurry and get the food out of here.
They are not a completely unified front.
Yeah. Thank goodness. I knew the Tsar hadn't forsaken us. You'd better run too, old man. This is the end for you, traitorous rebels. Tremble in fear. The Rishniki will wipe out every last one of you. Are you an idiot? What do you think is going to happen here? Your people will be caught in the crossfire. Huh? This couldn't have happened at a worse time. There will be a massacre, just as a Vice Braun feared. We were hoping to minimize losses on both sides, but now it seems the opposite will be accomplished. What do we do? Well, try to save the residents, I guess. Our only option is to head out as quickly as possible and face the Rishtiki far away from the townspeople. But even then, I'm afraid it will be fiendishly difficult to stop them completely. I only hope a Vice Braun makes it here in time. Yeah, he's busy making, what, a golem wall? Billy, I'm counting on you, Billy. Guess we're just gonna have to do what we can to stop him. Let's go. Alright, Billy.
Yep.
Show us what you got. Here come the Rishniki Master. Please be careful. Alright, bird dudes. Hostile rebels spotted Defiant Tsar. Yep. We will mow down them and return them all to dust. Oh, right. Are we grass?
Mow them down.
Mow them down. Okay. Let's do this, Samantha. I'll hold them off as long as I can. Or just as long as I can. Alright. You show them, Billy. I don't know if you can do it, but... Oh, hang on. It's 12. Okay. So we probably will get...
It's the reset. Yeah.
The reset first, and then skip the story chapter so we can fight that battle.
Yeah, we need to get through the story ASAP because I want those quartz.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know when we have to get it done by?
I'll have to check.
Probably at least before the next Lost Belt.
Yeah,
whenever that's
should
happening.
Be soon. I mean, there's a
Kaldia broadcast happening.
Yeah, there's a live stream or Kaldia broadcast happening on Monday or something.
On the 22nd, I believe. I don't know if that's Monday or not.
Let me check.
Alright.
Yeah, that's Monday, so yeah, that's pretty soon. I mean, Napoleon's banner already started, so...
Alright. Skip. Napoleon. I would like to roll for him, but I don't think I have any... He's kind of just one of those, like, I hope in the future one day will spook me.
Oh.
But, you know, that never
there's
happened.
a lot of those.
Yeah. Waver's at the top of that list.
Yeah.
But Napo. I feel like I don't really see very many Napos on JP.
I have a couple of friends with him, although I went out of my way to befriend people that had him, so I mean,
I feel like it's just more common to have like Gale or Ishtar or something. Nero must be cold, but that's okay. She does what she wants. Oh, I think they fixed her face or something in JP.
I think they made her less pixelated
more
or something.
HD.
Yeah.
More HD.
Wow, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there are a lot of them. What the?
Man.
Alright. I hope I don't have to kill all 100 of these. Maybe I shouldn't have chosen Elia.
Yeah, I think you should stop using her.
I'll bring Da Vinci instead. Or like Cascale or something. Alright. Oh, slaughtering infantry leader, I see.
Kill that one.
You look like the dude I want to go for.
And you just used Elia's NP
It's
too.
okay, we'll try to get it back. I never realized one of her animations was literally throwing Ruby at somebody.
Really?
Yeah, he was throwing her Kaleido stick or whatever.
Wow, you really don't use her, I guess.
I do, but mostly for her NP. Guess I'll go fight this one. Come on, get your NP, Elia. Thanks, slaughtering infantry leader. Alright, cool. Well, I guess this is what we're doing.
You could use Da Vinci.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying earlier.
Yeah.
I just need to remember who's in my back line. Let's see, Vlad, George. I think it's an Arrow Bride.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
That's not bad, I guess.
I think it's because before it was Lancers, so I had her with me. Alright. Whoa, slaughtering infantry leader, you're quite strong. Well, oh, I didn't know she had guts.
Pretty sure it's one of those, like, random effects ones.
Oh, really? I see.
Like, don't quote me, but, like, I'm pretty sure it is something like that.
I see. Oh, that's it? Okay.
So did you just have to defeat?
Yeah, I just broke the bar.
Oh, okay. Broke the bar. Okay.
Alright, cool.
That's not too bad.
No, that's pretty good. Alright, sweet. Next. I guess I could bring Da Vinci with me. Alright, let's go. Gotta reload. Give me a bit of cover. I can't keep this up anymore. Let's fall back. I'll heal you. I can do that?
I can try.
You got it, partner. It's no use. I'm afraid it's already begun. Huh? A massacre? Gah! Ah! Ha ha ha! They did it! They did it! Take that, you damn traitors! This is my town, you! Better run, Mayor. Huh?
Well.
Oh, are they here with their bike horn? What the? Why, my Tsar?
Violence is indiscriminate, I guess.
Goddamn, Oprichniki! Ah! Alright, Yaga citizen. Damn it! Die! Die already! I don't know if you can do anything to this dude.
Just walking forward.
Death to all who resist the Tsar. Rest in peace. Oh, okay, goodbye. Gah! You bastard!
Like, do I want to say, like, at least he's saying rest in peace, but, like, it doesn't actually help.
Damn it, this thing packs enough power to stop a demonic beast dead, but these Oprichniki just won't go down. Wow. They're much stronger than the ones from before. Take this! Ah! Did you kill a citizen? What do you think you're doing? That was a civilian. What are you, nuts? He had a weapon on him. Look closer, you idiot. That was a broom. Fire, 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 fire! Kill them! Kill them all! Damn it! Yeah, I don't know if we can stop this, Paxi. Ah! Yeah, citizens start running away. But my arm! Do not open fire on the civilians! Or on civilians. Yeah, I don't think they can tell. But boss, they've got guns too! They look like they have brooms. And the Oprichniki are all mixed in among them. Can't just ignore them. Kuh. Aim for the Oprichniki only.
I feel like at some point that's just an excuse, though. You know what I mean?
That is all I can say. Right. I cannot believe I am tolerating collateral damage. What do you even do in this situation? Huff, huff, huff. Damn it. Where's Mom? Is she alright? She hasn't come outside, has she? No, she's fine. There's nothing happening near her house.
Ooh, rip the mom, I guess.
What the? That was a bomb! The rebel army's bombing us! The Oprichniki are bombing us. What? What's going on? Damn it, now there's a fire? Or fire. Fire! My house is on fire! Better run, lady. This is awful. What do we do? How can we save everyone?
You
Probably
can't.
not possible. We don't know who started that fire, but if it spread to the rest of the city... I believe it was a dust explosion.
Ooh.
It was most likely caused by that group who attacked the grain storehouse earlier.
Well, those are dangerous.
From there, the resulting fire must have reached the warehouse and... Oh, that was filled with oil barrels. Oh, okay.
Ooh, even worse.
But worry not, the blizzard is picking up, so to speak. The fire should go up before it can spread. That's nice. A vice prawn! Oh, yay! Yay! My apologies for being tardy, Master, but with the extra time I took, I will now be able to properly contain the situation. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, these upper cheeky are stronger now. I am. Everything is in place. Now let's turn this mess around, shall we? Alright, let's do it. Golems, activate. Okay. Chakma Bell Infinite. Yeah, you do that. Why you... Huh? Now you've done... Huh? Yeah, go stare at the golems. Be amazed. Ah! They're running away. They have 2 orders. Gather up all weapons, crush the Uprishniki. Alright, those are good orders. The golems I embedded throughout the city are already on the move, thanks to the cores I set in place and the buildings I'm using for material. Okay. Fortunately, the city, no in fact every stone wall in this world is imbued with magical energy.
Well, that's convenient.
In consequence, it is all especially well suited to making golems. Of course, doing so does end up destroying a large number of stone walls and buildings in the process, but I hope you will agree that it is much better to lose buildings than to lose lives.
Yep.
While I'm on the subject, I should also mention that I was able to keep the fire from spreading by having my golems destroy the surrounding buildings. Well, that's convenient. I had no idea you could use golems like this. No wonder it took you so long to get ready. Yeah. You're so helpful, Vice Prawn. I do apologize for that. I only wish I had begun settling the core, begun setting the cores a little sooner. Is there anything else you would like me to do, Master? Yeah, stop this massacre. No, I think that about covers it. We should get out while the getting's good. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Let's go.
True, this is the front line, isn't it? It would certainly be in our best interest to make our retreat. Yes. But there's something we must do first. It is time to hold the ones responsible for this mess accountable. Then why'd you ask me what you wanted to do? If you wanted to do it anyway. Like, if you wanted to do that first, just be like, Master, I think we need to do this. And I'd probably be like, okay, Vice Prawn, I leave it up to you.
I'm playing Anastasia too. But I'm still behind, so...
It's okay.
I'm fighting stuff that you were fighting earlier, so... Slowly but surely.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, Da Vinci, let's go. Nice. Alright. That worked out. Okay. Let's see. We could just do this. Alright. Nice and easy. Alright, let's get out of here. Very well, that should do it. Now then, let us make a cautious retreat. I've placed golems all throughout the city. I can't promise there will be no more injuries, but at least there should not be further deaths. Eep. Yeah, get out of our way, citizen. Ah, please don't kill. Huh? We just want your gun. Yeah. Hey, that's my weapon. Come back with that. Good. How's the food coming along? We're almost done, thanks to the golem's help. Although we've lost about a third of what we had originally meant to take. It will have to be enough. Rebel army, it is time to make our retreat. Alright, let's go. That's the signal to retreat, master. Good, the Rishiki should prioritize the golems over us. Let us take this opportunity to retreat as well.
I'm just thinking though, if we take their weapons, like per se, is that the same as starving them?
Oh no, we're taking our weapons. That
weapons.
It said Yaga soldier. Gasp,
okay, because I thought we were taking everybody else's weapons.
Well, I guess it's kind of like, you know how there was some Yaga that were like that Yaga that killed the Yaga with the broom.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they're just kind of like, the tensions are too high, and so they're like not really looking at things clearly, so you take it away from them, at least they can't shoot somebody to death. Anyways. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. Ugh, what the hell am I saying? So what if it is fine? I can't visit her now. I've already given up on this town. I abandoned it, or I already gave up this town. Besides, that last bit of food I left her has got to be gone by now. Hey, you. Paxi, you traitor? I knew you'd join the rebel Forget about that. What about my mom? Is she okay? Your mother?
She's probably dead.
Heh. What are you, stupid? Your mother's dead, all because you joined the rebel army. We gathered as many rocks as we could and stoned her to death ourselves. Wow, that is not nice.
Wow.
It's all your fault. It would have never happened if you hadn't been so weak. Now it's your turn to die, you piece of... Gah. Did you kill him, Paxi? I mean, I kind of don't blame you, but at the same time, that's not really good either. That can't be. No, you're lying. No, I know he wasn't lying.
I mean,
I should have known all along. I should have known this city would never let a traitor's family go unpunished.
Yeah.
Of course they were going to kill my mother when I gave up on this place.
I mean, they were ready for her to die before
Long
that,
before
even,
that,
so...
Yeah.
I don't know if he's quite the optimist or just...
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. This is not my fault. It's not. You're not the one that killed your mom. The rebellion is in the right. These Yaga are all sinners. We should never have lived in the city. This place always scared me. Ever since I was a kid. They've always been so ruthless with the weak. Dad used to be the captain of the city's guards. But when he petitioned the Oprichniki for more food on the city's behalf, they killed him on the spot. The city is trash. Worse than trash. Why couldn't Mom just leave? It's my fault, No, it's not. It's not. It's not your fault. Well, at least I don't think it is. Damn it, Paxi, what are you doing? Come on, we're leaving. Huh? Shit, there's still some up-reach key left. Go on and bring up the rear. Hurry! I'm sorry. Paxi? Yeah, what you sorry about? I
mean, he's in the middle of grieving for his mom.
I know,
Like,
but you don't need to apologize to me, though.
cut the guy some slack.
Where's he going? Let's go, Master. It seems Paxi is going his own way now. Alright, Paxi, see ya, I guess. What happened? Paxi. Well, Paxi, you figure out what you want to do. I feel like I'm gonna suffocate. What's wrong? It's almost time for our inspection. Oh, yes. What's his name? Kishtaria? What I'm, that's it. I'm told he's a mage from a very old distinguished family. There's plenty of mages from old families, that's nothing special. What I'm's the real deal. He's got the lineage, the skill, and the confidence. I hate to admit it, but there's no better choice for a leader than him. The cryptors are supposed to be competing to see which lost belt comes out on top. But we pretty much all know that he's gonna end up winning. You mean at this point in time? Yeah, at this point in time. Well, you gotta have some more confidence in yourself, you know, Kadok. Yeah. Good. I'm glad to see you've still got some fight left in you. Oh. I knew it'd be you.
Yeah.
For a while there, I thought we'd scared you off for good. Oh. Stand down, Arushtiki. She is our guest. She is no threat to the Tsar. Heh, I might be depending on what you guys have been up to. If your king turns out to be a useless third-rate weakling, I'm taking him and this whole lost belt down. Please stop trying to provoke us. I respect the effort it must have taken to cross the sea and storms just to pay us a visit. But I can't say I approve of you trying to stir up unnecessary trouble. Fighting now benefits no one. Besides, I'd hate to have to cut the number of Woodheim's precious divine spirit servants from 3 to 2. 3? Well, listen to you. And here I thought you were just another weakling. Hey, Grand Duchess. Is he just acting tough because you're here?
Oh, the eyes.
Yeah. Or has he just been keeping his fangs hidden all this time? Do you really need to ask, Canis? It's both. I see. So he's scared and foolhardy, huh? I like that. It means he's still got plenty of room to grow. What do you want? We don't have anything noteworthy to report. Everything's going fine. You call this fine? Yours is the only lost belt where the tree of emptiness hasn't taken root.
Oh.
Hell, yours hasn't even sprouted yet. No wonder my master's concerned. Why do you think he sent me here? He was worried a weakling like you wouldn't be up to a challenge. I'm doing great. Might be a slow start, but that's not exactly anything new for me. My caster and I are going to be the last ones standing when this is all over. That won't change. I know the tree of emptiness hasn't taken root. That's because the Tsar doesn't get why he needs it yet. But it's only a matter of time until he does. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep laying my groundwork. Ever played Reversi? No, I guess you wouldn't have. Well, let's just say I'm playing the long game. Things will switch up down the line. You've got harsh eyes. I can see your ambitions in them. So you're sucking up to your king while waiting for your chance to turn the tables on him, huh? Fine then. If you can actually put one over on Woodheim, that'll make one hell of a show. Alright, I'll tell him there's no problem in Russia. This Lost Belt's foundations might suck, but its king is as monstrous as they come. Yep, I took a peek at him, and he's quite a beast.
Yeah, you don't say.
I don't even think our own Demiurge could take him. Make sure you get a good jump on the other cryptors, Cadox and Lupus. You want to look good for your woman, don't you? Yeah, I think it's sweet, a master and servant being a couple. Once you've made it official, I'll pop over and make her my woman right in front of you. All right. How vulgar, uncultured boor. I despise your kind. Well, ain't that a coincidence? Jeez, I can't read today, sorry. Well, ain't that a coincidence? I can't stand a woman who can't do a damn thing for herself getting fawned all over the time. Fawned over all the time. Okay, my bad. Are you lonely or something, Canis? Do you need someone to talk to? If it's a tea party you're looking for, I'll grab you a chair right now. Sure thing. I'll be glad to take you up on that when little Miss Grand Duchess ain't around. And hey, listen to that biting wit of yours. How come you keep that under wraps most of the time? Let's just say I know there's a time and a place for everything. Now is that all you have to say? Yeah, that's it. Oh, hey, one more thing. Are those proper human history guys still here? I'm pretty sure David said they'd be showing up here in Russia. I'm handling them as we speak. They'll be out of the picture soon enough. The hell? You mean you still haven't killed them? Tell you what, I'll do you a favor while I'm here and take care of them for you. I don't think so. This is my lost belt they came to. That makes them my quarry, mine to deal with as I see fit. Alright, you show him who's boss. Is that so? You sure are pushing your luck, aren't you, human? I think, yes. Almost like looking at myself back when I was still living. Fine, Kadok, I'll see how far that arrogance of yours carries you. You're right, Russia is your game board, after all. You just do your best to get first place. But be careful you don't get taken by surprise. If you pull it off, maybe I'll join you for a little tea party. Against Zeus. Yeah, to be honest, I don't feel like Ivan can really do much right now.
He's half asleep right now. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at the same time...
I don't know. I don't know. Well, you can believe whatever you want, Canis. What an obnoxious servant. If you hadn't been here to stop me, I would have ended up killing Canis myself. We don't need any more trouble right now, and we don't want to bother the Tsar either. I wonder if all heroes from the Age of Gods are as rude as she is. I can't stand how she looks down on us either. Yeah, I know. It's all my fault. Yes, it is. And when something reflects poorly on you, it reflects poorly on me as well. I understand why that is, but it only makes me angrier. I still have some tea leaves. Pepe give me. I know you servants don't need that sort of thing, but I hope it'll at least put you in a better mood. That will depend on how it tastes. That's true. Bad tea is not good. Sheesh. We all want good tea. Good tea is good, Civ.
Yep.
I personally like my tea strong. Don't want that weak stuff.
Watered down.
I feel like if you're somebody who really likes their tea, you need it a particular way. But I guess that goes for everything. Alright, next. Ooh, 0 AP, because no battles. Alright. Let's read. Paxi, are you okay? Section 13. The Man in Grey.
Ooh.
Oh, they talked about this guy.
Yeah, they did.
I don't remember where, though. But we talked about him earlier. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Get the provisions to the storehouse, quickly! After that, I want you to sort them into perishables and non-perishables, and give the perishables to the children and elderly. And the children and elderly.
They have non-perishables?
Maybe like jerky or something. I mean, it's perishable, but
still
like
be perishable.
But it's still like, better.
Yeah.
Non-combatants, boil some water and prepare to treat the wounded. I want the wounded in a single file line. I'm afraid I get a bit queasy at the sight of blood, so I think I'll go repair my golems instead. Yeah, you go do what you need to do. I will also have some of my golems keep watch. I believe it would be best for all the Yaga to get some rest now. Thank you, Viceron. I appreciate that. Think nothing of it. I must say, though, it is rather odd hearing you thank me. What do you mean? It's nothing. Let's just say I sensed fate at work. I do not understand that, man. Well, it's okay. Are you talking Apocrypha? Because I don't remember much. I'm hungry. Yes, child. Eat. Don't worry, I'll have some meat for you in no time. That'll make you feel better. Paxi. Master. What are you muttering about? You ran away, and we didn't go after him. That's all there is to it. Besides, any mage worth their salt should be used to betrayal. Don't be sad about that mutt running away. Don't call him a dog. Be sad you've lost your guide in this land and how hard it'll be to replace him. Yeah, but I don't think that it's really that Samantha is sad necessarily. I think she's just trying to understand why he left more than anything. Yeah, I imagine he has his reasons, and of course we owe him a debt for involving him in all this to begin with. We'll just have to hope that he is alright. There's nothing else we can do for him right now. Now, let's say we switch gears, Miss Samantha. Let's do that. It seems you have finished unloading the food. Perhaps you should inform Miss Adelante? Sure, let's do that. All the food's put away. Good. Thank you, Samantha. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your help. If it weren't for you and a vice prawn, the rebel army would have been wiped out today. Or, barring that, we may have ended up massacring those townspeople, and we could not have hoped to atone for such a sin, if you survived. Thankfully, our losses were minimal. At least that is what I will tell myself to keep despair at bay. At any rate, I'm sorry to ask this of you so soon after getting back, but I have another mission. We learned something in our intelligence gathering for this operation. It did not pertain to the operation, but it is nonetheless very important. It concerns the town of Yagatula. Have you been there before? Do you remember what I told you before about the soldiers who came to join us and soon ended up leaving again? I'm told they made their way to Yagatula, themselves with the local authorities and now essentially run the town as their own. I see. Although they've been careful not to do anything that would incur Ivan the Terrible's wrath. Unfortunately, it would seem the Imperial Court's mage priest or some such caught wind of those Yaga. We have word that the Orishniki and servant have been sent to deal with them, which has thrown the whole town into chaos. But this also puts one of our enemy's stronger operatives alone and unguarded in the field, not counting the Orishniki, of course. This represents an excellent opportunity to eliminate the servant. Alright. Unfortunately, Yagatula is too far away to send a large force without it being obvious. I am certain one of our Vice Prawn's golems could cross that distance in no time. But if he goes with you, I'm afraid that would leave the golems here inoperable. In that case, I will set them to obey your commands, Adelante. I'm afraid they won't be able to handle complex instructions, but you should have no trouble telling them who to attack or what to carry. Alright,
That's useful enough.
that would be more than sufficient. The rebel army should not be going anywhere for the time being. We'll remain here and tend to our injured and continue our training. By the way, about Paxi... Yes, I heard the report. That sort of thing happens all the time. Though it may have been a poor choice on his part to run away in Smolensk, of all places. I only hope the Orishniki have not killed him. Anyway, I'll head off to Yagatula. I'll get ready to leave right away. Yes, let's get ready. I believe it would be in your best interest to rest for a while, but if that's your wish, I will not stand in your way. Well, since you've looked to be going against another servant, I reckon I'll tag along. Alright, Billy. Adelante, you got any notion of who this servant may be? Yes, it seems he has not been at all shy about announcing his name. He is called Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Alright. Huh? Amadeus? We know you.
Mm-hmm. Or do we?
Or do we? Ho 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 ho. Huff huff huff. Damn it! What is that thing? I'd rather fight the Orishniki any day of the week. Fear me, my shriek shall shatter your eardrums, and my claws shall slice the very darkness itself.
That sounds painful.
I shall execute you all and see that your sins are punished. There is no refuge for evil in this world. Gah! Yeah, okay, talk about scary. Another wrong made right. This is unclear whether there is meaning to this justice, but as I am a servant, this is how things must be. Repent for your misdeeds and rest in peace. In this lost belt, death is the closest you will come to salvation. There he is! It's the servant! Come on, shoot him! Quickly! Damn it, he's gone. Where is he? Where'd he go? Maybe if we follow his scent... Oh, rip. What do you imagine that will accomplish?
Yeah, this guy's dead. Oh, yep.
Gah! You Yaga certainly are resilient. Or resilient. Even I cannot kill you unless I cut off your heads. Wow, okay. I caught one. Damn it, let me go. Do not fret, I will. Just as soon as you tell me what I need to know. Are you part of the rebel army? Hell no, we're not. Don't go lumping us in with those sissies. As you're the ones who have ended up captured, I have to believe that they are the more capable bunch. Oh, okay.
Yeah, us.
Shut up. Hand over your food. Wait, you're asking him to hand over... Okay. Not even your life or let you... Okay, whatever.
Food over life.
If we don't eat, we're gonna starve to death. Gah. Tell me, have you ever heard anyone play the piano? Huh? Piano? What's that? Put him out of his misery, Oprishnik. Those of his profession do not deserve such a grand reward.
Oh.
Hey, stop that! Get away from... Rip this guy. Hasn't heard the piano. Is that why he's mad? Why? Why is there no music to be found here? Why does no one even attempt to open their mind and lend an ear to the arts, to the poetry of sound, to the whispers of the heavens?
Okay, well, people live in a much more dire circumstance to, you know...
I suppose everyone who lives in this chilling hellscape is far too preoccupied with survival to appreciate the finer things in life.
Yeah.
What are your orders? Are there any bandits still alive? Yes, one. Torture him as you desire, then release him. Release an enemy of the Tsar? You heard me. Release him, and he shall make his way to those with power. He will run to the rebel army for help, and thus lead us right to them. I would ask why you couldn't think of something so simple, but I suppose that would be too much to expect from denizens of dreams such as yourself. Nonetheless, I know of what I speak when I say that letting this one go will help us eliminate the Tsar's enemies. Jeez. Resist the urge to slaughter him now. Okay. This blizzard batters my cranium. Okay. Why am I here? What purpose am I meant to serve? Well, you can keep on thinking about the meaning of life, I suppose.
We'll find out eventually.
Okay, see you later. Bye, Vice Prawn, or whoever we're talking to. Oh, Adelante. Right. Be careful. Oh, while you're out there, I would appreciate it if you could also deliver our manifesto to the villages you find along the way. Could I ask that of you? Yeah, sure. The sooner we have enough power to attack the capital, the sooner we can be freed of the Tsar's tyranny. At the moment, though, we still have a great deal to do before we are able to free this world. Hey, guess we won't be seeing you around for a while. You guys really saved our Kishat's bacon back there. Bye, Miss Weakling. See ya, kiddo.
That is not nice.
Hey, don't be rude to Samantha. Yeah, don't be rude to me. But she's a human, right? Aren't humans weak? Well, I heard that's why they all died out a long time ago. So I'm real surprised to see some now. Don't be stupid. These humans are here because they're strong. So strong they'll kill you if you keep melding off to them like that. Okay, sorry. Don't worry, we're not going to kill you. Why did you say we would kill her? Yeah, don't accuse me of something like that. For us, the idea that the strong get to eat is absolutely everything. It affects every aspect of our lives. I've had that idea imprinted on me ever since I was a pup myself, and I still basically agree with it. See you later. Bring me back a souvenir. Oh, sure. I don't know if there'll be any souvenirs, but I'll try. Yeah. I finished making adjustments to your golem, Master. Thankfully, the blizzard is rather mild today, at least by this world's standards. I believe it would be best to take advantage of that and make as much progress as you can. Then there's the manifestos Adelante asked you to deliver. Please make sure you're well prepared before you head out, Master. Don't forget to check your Arctic Mystic Code. Indeed, this cold is so severe that any slit in your Mystic Code could quickly lead to frostbite and necrosis in the affected body or on the affected body part. I feel like I'm gonna die.
Yep.
Even with your magecraft protection, I do hope you will be careful out there, Master. Alright, I'm heading out. See you guys. Let's go, Billy. My goal was always to unite all the servants summoned to this land and overthrow Ivan the Terrible alongside the rebel army. And now, thanks to the Master of Chaldea, that goal actually seems attainable rather than a pipe dream. Oh.
Ooh, what's going on?
My head is killing me. I suppose even servants cannot always get what they want. When my pipe dream becomes reality, I wonder if I will wake from this dream too. Alright, Adante. I don't know what's going on with you, but maybe you should go to sleep. Let me go, damn it! Oh, Paxi. So you are a survivor from the rebel army. Unfortunately, you are the only one I was able to capture. The Obrishiki have a terrible time exercising control at times like this, you see. In that sense, you should count yourself lucky. I hope you understand that much. Cheh. Just so you know, I'm only a new recruit. I don't remember anything. I see. So you lack confidence in your memory, eh? I appreciate you telling me that before we begin. Your kind are quite durable indeed. We could be out here all day if we take things one question at a time. What was that? I said, you Yaga have a high tolerance for pain, thanks to your dull sense of it, all the more so if you are prepared to give up your lives. In my experience, you cannot make a Yaga talk whether you rip out his claws, break his limbs, or even toss him in a dark hole for a month. The Obrishniki's methods of torture only ever end up killing you. It's a tremendous waste of time. Is that so? If you're gonna kill me, then kill me already. I can't do that, my young Yaga. As you see, I am a man of the cloth, here to spread God's word. I would like to avoid taking life unless strictly necessary. Besides, I have something else in mind. There's a test of sorts I've been meaning to try out. Obrishniki, we will be taking this Yaga with us. Do be careful with him.
That sounds nefarious already.
Yes, sir. Yeah, looks like an experiment or something.
Yeah.
What are you planning to make me do? I believe you said you lack confidence in your memories. Then you have cause to rejoice. I'm going to give you the shock of a lifetime. Okay, Kiri, your eyes. I mean, mysterious priest, your eyes got really scary there. Alright, snow-covered plateau. Alright. Wow, Mash, you're not really saying much.
Yeah. There's also, it seems to be kind of like interference or something.
Yeah, like a blizzard.
I mean, look at the snowstorm.
Sorry, we're back online. Alright. I'm afraid our transmission is cutting in and out. It might be because of how fast you're moving. Oh. Damn it, Vicebrawn being too good at making golems. Can't you track Master even without communicating with her? Yes, of course. I'm monitoring her right now. Perhaps we should slow down for a while and take a moment to make a report. Why don't we take a break or even set up camp for the night? Well, that sounds like a fine idea. I confess I'm about written down. What do you think, Master? You might be tired as well, no? You bet I am. Woohoo! Break time! Well, before we do what?
Oh.
Ah, I see. There are demonic beasts nearby.
Oh, of course.
Then let us take care of them first. Alright then, it's hunting time.
It's not a journey unless there's demonic beasts or something we have to fight.
That's true. Alright, demonic beasts. Go down so we can rest for the night, I suppose.
Are you gonna play the JP event at all?
I haven't started it, but I kind of want to because of all the QP you can get from it. But I don't really know like how long it's going to take. So, like, if I don't get to it, I'm not gonna be really sad about that.
Yeah.
But from what I remember last year, it was really easy.
Yeah.
So,
There's
like,
still like 8 days left of it.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that might be possible, but I mean, like I said, I'm not really in a particular rush to play that event, and I feel like we should play LB1 instead.
Yeah.
So definitely not high on my priority list right now. But yeah, I definitely want that QP.
Oh, I forgot, but the upcoming guaranteed gacha has the extra class banner, right?
It does, it does, it does.
And it also has, is it the reduced?
I think it is.
Amount?
I think it is. Ooh, that is nice.
That is nice. Definitely will be rolling the extra class banner.
I'm not too sure yet. I think I will probably do the extra class banner as well. But I haven't really decided yet. Only because like I really want an Avenger. Like I really want Dante's or something. But I also or Amakusa. But I'm just really afraid of like NP3 Jan or something.
Oh.
So that's what scares me.
The thing is, I think the pool itself is actually really good. So
yeah, I mean, I remember when it happened 2 years ago, we rolled the extra class banner, and we got like the almost like exact same roll. We both got Sherlock, and we got NP5 Ciliary, and like the same amount of craft essences. It was kind
of
our
roll was like almost exactly the same. It was really weird.
Yeah. But no, that's a great one, especially if you didn't roll for LB1 for Ciliary.
Yeah.
You can definitely try to get at least one copy.
Oh yeah, no, you will get at least one copy.
Yeah.
Pretty much like guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, I'm not too sure who else I would want besides.
For me, honestly, because I have literally, I think, none of those servants, anyone is fair game. I mean, of course, there's some I like more than others, but yeah.
Yeah. Are you alright, Master? You're not too cold, are you? I'm fine, thanks to the wall of golems. It's actually pretty warm in here. Alright. Seems you can make golems out of just about anything, huh, Vice Prawn? Stones, trees, metal, you can just use all kinds of stuff, can't you? You are correct, for the most part. Well, there's no shortage of snow around here. Could you make a golem out of that? Make a snowman? Snow golems, eh? Leaving aside what to use as a core, I imagine it would be rather difficult to accumulate and maintain the material.
What do we fight every Christmas?
Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking too. Although, they would have an advantage in that they would be difficult to physically destroy, as they could always reassemble themselves from all the snow around them. But no, it just wouldn't work. No matter how I run the numbers, the average core would just not be capable of accumulating sufficient quantities of snow. Using more valuable materials for the core would only result in golems that, while nigh impossible to destroy, are otherwise exceptionally weak. What do you think, Master? All this magecraft stuff's a little over my head. What if you froze them? Yeah, what if you froze them?
Yeah.
True, this temperature is low enough to freeze almost anything instantly. The resulting golems would still have limited capabilities, but that would be a better trade-off, yes. You really do love golems, don't you, Vice Prawn? Yeah, that's all he talks about. Oh, I wouldn't say that. I simply dislike humans. Well, that's
nice to know.
Huh? Say what? Oh, I don't mean that I despise them. My apologies. I should have chosen my words more carefully. I only meant that I find interacting with humans troublesome, and tend to avoid it as much as possible. That is just the sort of person I am. So then, why are you okay talking like this? I don't think he has a choice. Since becoming a servant, I realized the error of my ways, at least in part. So I decided I should continue to talk to others, no matter how reluctant I may be to do so. Oh, if you find it unpleasant, we would be happy to keep quiet. Oh, no, that would not do. That would not do at all, Mash. While it is fair to say I do not like humans, I did try to save them to the best of my ability. I did so in life, and I continue to do so in death. But I'm still not sure why, and that troubles me. Giants are supposed to be immortal. They must not be allowed to die. If they do, that will be my fault. Have I spawned? Apologies, I didn't mean to lose my composure. At any rate, I feel as though I'm very close to a breakthrough, and if I'm to find it, I need to continue talking with all of you, alright? So don't worry about how I feel about it. I want us to continue to talk freely amongst ourselves.
How come it feels like he's gonna, like, die or something?
I don't know. You know, I can't help thinking... Yes? You could have just made it harder for us to talk freely. If you hadn't said that, this wouldn't be an issue now. Yeah... Well, he's being honest, I guess. That's true. You make an excellent point. Maybe so, but I'm still glad you told us. I think it was very important that you did. Hero spirits may exist to protect humanity, but that doesn't mean that they all feel the same way about it. Some used to be human, some are descended from gods, and were never human at all. Or some were never human at all. But whoever they used to be, we're all allies now. Maybe, but we're not going to argue about this now. We are allies. True. This may sound yeah. But in fact, but the fact is that we are indeed allies now. We are our own community. Wow. Family.
Yay.
That reminds me. Holmes, you around? He's always there. Yes, I'm here. What is it? I'm just a mite curious about what's going on outside Russia right now. How's it looking out there? I'm afraid we are not in a position to find that out just yet. There is an enormous storm wall that surrounds all of Russia, you see. That said, the paper moon did show us what Earth currently looks like when we emerged here. It's become a smooth, perfectly round planet. Not a single sign of nature exists to be found.
Wow.
To say nothing of civilization.
So, nothing lives?
So is it like just ocean or like what?
Just
plain?
It's like a sphere.
Okay. There may be slight variations in elevation, but there are no mountains surpassing 1,000 meters that we have seen. The only things remaining on this now empty world are 7 abnormal regions, each of roughly the same scale as this version of Russia. I'm afraid that's all we know right now. Well, ain't that just perfect? Guess Russia ain't the only place that's changed more in a bit. My memories are all still a blur, but there's one thing I know in certainty. I'm damn sure the place I lived my life was a nice, easygoing world, where there weren't no trouble that couldn't be solved with a bullet. Wow, okay.
Yeah, that would make things easy, I guess.
Now then, before we continue on our way tomorrow, I believe we should stop at the nearby village and hand out the manifesto. Yeah.
Would that count as making a paper trail?
I would say yes. Anyways, go away, servants. Leave now, and don't come back. We just are here to give you papers. Oh, may I ask why? If you know that we are servants rather than humans, then why do you speak to us like that? I know that you servants are inhuman monsters. That's why I want you to go away. If that still isn't enough for you, then go ahead and kill me first.
What if we hand you the paper?
Are you that scared of Ivan the Terrible? You lot see your neighbor village on that map of yours? Yeah, I see it. Why do you ask?
It's gone now. I don't know.
Go there, and you will see a sign of the Tsar's power. Then I'm sure you'll understand. So long as that reminder is there, we could never even dream of defying him. Well, that was certainly not the warmest of welcomes. Nonetheless, I'm curious about this sign of the Tsar. I suggest we head there now, and see what we can learn from it. Okay, let's do it. What do you think, Billy? Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Very well then. I wonder what we shall find. I ain't too keen on sticking around this village any longer than we gotta. Let's get a move on. Alright, let's go. What happened here? We got there fast. Did an earthquake hit here? Maybe a twister? Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's not really a village anymore, huh?
Kind of looks like it got like bulldozed or something.
How terrible. What a horrible disaster this must have been. I assume these triangles on there are trees. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think
I'm
those
assuming
are
that's
trees
the scale of this thing.
Yeah, yeah.
This is downright awful. Yeah. What is it? We can't see anything on our end. Maybe the comms are acting up? Very well, I'll try to fix them. Oh boy. Are you trying to break our equipment, old man? Looking for an excuse to replace it or something? Well, don't you know
What?
smacking things is the best way to fix electronics?
Turning them off and turning them back on.
Tap it a little bit. In case you somehow forgot, we can't just go buy a new one here. If you break it, I'm bringing a replacement from your quarters. You dare talk to your commander like that? Mash, use your demi powers and give Minir the spanking of his life. Weakened or not, you are still a servant, aren't you? Then get it in there and shatter his coccyx? I don't know how to say that. I tried. I'm sorry, Director, but I can't follow an order like that. Yeah, rebel. Rebel against him. How? Why would you ever even think to do something like that? Well,
He's going on his power trips.
Very well. If you would be so kind to describe the scene for us, I should have no difficulty piecing together what happened. I ain't rightly sure, Holmes. Not a lot to describe. Can't say much more than the place has been just about completely obliterated. There are, of course, no survivors to be found. Does it appear to have been burned to the ground? What do you think, Billy? Don't look that way, no. No scorch marks on what's left of the houses or anything like that. Besides, I got a feeling fire don't take well to the conditions around here. Don't see much burning. True. Likely not the work of the Richniki either. They would have... Wait.
Yeah.
They would have no need to destroy these homes. Tell me, Miss Mantha, is there anything that strikes you about this scene? Anything at all? I feel like I've seen this before. Kinda reminds me of the aftermath of the Tunguska event. What? I don't know what that is. Given that this is a scene of horrendous destruction, you have almost certainly seen its like on your own. Wait, you have almost certainly seen its like on your travels to prevent the incineration of humanity. Why don't we briefly recall each of your destinations? Oh boy. Fuyuki, Orleans, Rome, Okeanos, London, America, Camelot. Okay. Camelot. Aha. Now I see. Perhaps this puts you in mind of a holy selection crater.
Oh. Was it the town or something? Maybe that was like blasted.
Yeah. You know, now you mention it, it does look like something crushed those houses from above. But it still somehow wasn't enough, so we just hang on. It still somehow wasn't enough, so we got a crater here. Well, what are we dealing with here? Some kind of space rock or something else entirely? Whatever the case, this is the power we face by opposing Ivan the Terrible. The Yaga here all died instantly, without even a moment to be frightened. No wonder that other village was so terrified. It would seem there's little to be gained by handing out the manifesto here. Yeah, do you see any people to hand out a manifesto to?
Well, I mean, the surrounding area, too.
Yeah, I suppose we might as well just head straight for our destination, then. Well, no time like the present. Yeah. Let's go find out if this Mozart fella is the sort of monster we can beat, or the sort we can befriend. However the chips fall, my 6-shooter will help see us through. Yes, counting on you, Billy. Alright, well, some crater in the sky happened.
Ivan the Terrible happened.
I feel that's what
He's pretty big.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of feeling too, but I'm not too sure. Alright.
Well, didn't they talk about the Tsar being really terrifying, and so, like...
Yeah. I don't know. Alright. So, we are fighting an Avenger, so...
Celery. Likely. That's kind of what I assume.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, let's go. Here we are. Samantha, would you mind pulling your hood lower to hide your face? One cannot be too careful after all. Alright, let's do that. Let us go ahead and use my spirit form then. See ya, Billy. It does seem lively here despite the late hour. It would be much easier to acquire information if Paxi were still here with us. But since he isn't, the best we can hope to do is eavesdrop. Wait just a moment, please. Oh, sure. May I ask why you're putting your hand up to the wall? Why, to eavesdrop, of course. Whoa, you have so many abilities. You do your thing, Vice Braun. Tell us what you can hear.
Whoa.
Whoa. The Tsars. Long live the Tsar! The Obrishiki killed. Not enough demonic beast leather. There's a monster. I've been hearing strange sounds lately. Speaking of sounds, the Tsar... Not joking. He said he saw an old-fashioned human with his own eyes. Ah, here we are. So they're at the old church. You know, the one up north. If we beat them, we've still got a shot at winning. Don't be stupid. Even if that's true, we're talking about someone the Obrishiki take orders from. We can't possibly beat someone like that. Nothing good can come from defying the Tsar. Don't give me that crap now. I'm sick of the damn Tsar. Ooh. He pawns everything off to the Obrishiki, and when he goes out on his own, all he does is wipe another village or town off the map. And when he's not doing that, he doesn't even try to help us. We're the ones who built this city. The Tsar didn't do shit. Yeah, but so what? You know how strong the Tsar is. Exclamation mark. That's what it all comes down to in the end. We know that in our body, or in our bones. There's not a single thing we can do in the face of such a monstrous power. The only hope we've got is that he doesn't wake up. As long as he stays asleep, we can manage to get by. Damn the Obrishiki, they're nothing but the Tsar's dogs. Do we have no choice but to kowtow to them? Well, do what you can, Yaga people. There we go. I just learned that a mysterious servant is supposedly staying at an old church. That's amazing. Is there anything you can't do? That's what I want to say. Vice One can do everything. All I did was apply my golem spell in a different manner. In truth, the technique does not lend itself very well to finding specific information. It was simply good fortune that I happened to find what we sought. That alone demonstrates how many Yaga are talking about this. In any case, shall we pay this church a visit? Let's do that. Alright, come out, Ciliary. So this is the church. I don't detect any movements around here.
This
or
church
around there.
looks really familiar.
Yeah, I know, right? Indeed. Nor do I see anything out of place that a servant might have left behind. Same here. It just looks like an ordinary, neglected church. What do you think, Holmes? I imagine a detective of your caliber may find something we cannot. Well, it's a bit difficult to get a clear picture over the monitor, but... Yes, I do see signs that a servant was here. It seems the servant in question used this church as a base of operations. I believe this place served a similar function to a caster's workshop. You must have felt very much at home. Oh, hey, Billy. Well, ain't that something? You really are a great detective. That was my analysis at work, thank you very much. All Holmes did was look at the summary. Oh, thanks, Da Vinci. Come on, Holmes, you're better than that.
Pull your weight.
Drat, I've been found out. I suppose I got a bit carried away. I'm afraid I've been under a great deal of stress lately, since I haven't been able to make many biting deductions. Ha ha ha, I do apologize. See, you should be here with us. Huh, that's rich coming from you, Detective Happy-Go-Lucky, as if you've ever had a stressful day in your life. You wooed me, Gordolf. There are some mysteries that simply cannot be solved. That alone is a great source of stress for me. Yeah, you go find out the mysteries of the universe. Very well then, if the servant is staying here, why don't we wait for him to return? I agree with the Vice Master. It must have been exhausting coming all this way in only 2 days. This seems like a good opportunity to rest up, and I urge you to take it. These benches may not make for the most comfortable of beds, but I suspect they will be considerably better than simply sitting down. Good point, and it is nice and warm here. Okay, I'll get some sleep. Good night, Mash, and thank you. Alright, good night, everyone. Of course, Master. I'll wake you up if anything happens. Do you need to go to sleep, Mash? I feel like you have not slept either.
Yeah, right?
No way! You really have no idea? Never mind their Magecraft alignments. You don't even know their names? You're kidding! I didn't know you were so cold-hearted, Samantha. In that case, you really can't blame them if they wake up pissed off at you, can you? After all, you stole everything from them. Their jobs, their purpose, even their place at Caldia. Alright, sorry I didn't know their names. Come now, you really don't know? All the miracles you performed are about to be destroyed at the hands of the very paragon of your paragon of mediocrity. Okay, well, I guess that's just how it is. Master, or Stir. Master! Are you alright, Master? You look like you're having a nightmare. Oh, I guess if I'm dreaming Kirei and Koyan's in my dreams, that's not that great.
No, it wouldn't be.
I'm fine. It's nothing. It's nothing, Mash. Thank goodness. For a moment, I was afraid one of your dreams had taken you to another world again.
That would be bad.
At this time, yeah. Has that really happened before? Yes, several times. At any rate, a Vice Brawn. I know. He's here. Alright, come out. Oh, it's Billy. Well then, time to answer that age-old question. To pull the trigger or to not pull the trigger? Is it the servant? Yes, it is. The servant we believe to be Amadeus is standing in front of the church. He appears to be keeping his magical energy restrained. But he's also not moving from his position. Guess he's calling us out. What will you do, Master? Let's go out and try talking to him first. Let's do this thing. Let's try talking to him.
Yeah.
Understood.
Might as well give it a shot.
Yeah. I mean, if they're not attacking, we're not attacking either. Watch out! Above you! Never mind. Well there. Yeah, thanks, Gollum. Well, that was a rather rude way to introduce oneself. Is that Amadeus? Well, well, here I am, waiting for more filthy rebel soldiers to show up, and who should I meet? But the Chaldeans. Yeah, okay. There's no place for you in this well-spelled Chaldeans. Your only escape now is death at my hands. Lost belt. Is that what he just said? Aha! That's it! And if this land's textures have been overwritten, that would make this a belt. Ah! This is the final piece of the puzzle I needed to complete my hypothesis. You go work that brain hands. Tell me everything, please. Hooey! Look at you, all dude up.
All duded up.
All duded up.
Duded up?
Dude,
I don't know. Duded up.
That's some kind of suit, man. Or would you call it armor? You telling me that's Amadeus? I can't get a good reading on his spirit origin. He could be Amadeus, but he could also be someone else. Whoa, 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 growling. Regardless of who he is, that spirit seems to agree on one thing. He is very much a harbinger of death. God's love is nowhere to be found here. There is only the hunt. I am no longer human. I shall grant you the gift of death. Snap out of it, Amadeus. Are you really Amadeus? Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't think so.
Silence! 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 My name is Amadeus. It must be, or else God will never forgive me. Okay.
That's a convincing statement.
I feel like you have some problems.
Yeah.
you know, I feel like you need to sort it out, you know, within yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can help you, Salieri, but I will try, maybe.
Yeah.
Gouda helps everyone.
Yeah.
In one way or another.
That's for sure.
Go on. Alright, here we go. Hmm. Wow!
Wow.
That 3 was a little bit sad.
Yeah.
I feel like BB can beat this, right? Please, BB.
She's pretty strong.
Come on, BB. Alright, there we go. I'm sorry for not believing in you. I actually really like BB's animations.
Mm-hmm.
And Summer BB.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I think I'm gonna roll for her next year. Because I'm not super interested in the Bunny Toria banner. So, you know, this year I know I don't have ports.
Yeah, this year might be a bit tough. Oh, oh, whoa,
Wow.
oh, okay. Yo, I still need waiver, dude. Come on, waiver, save yourself a little bit.
BB can heal him.
Can she?
Yeah.
Alright, good call.
Oh. Did you do that before? Oh, you probably NP'd before.
Yeah, I did NP before. That's fine. Everything will be okay.
I feel like you should stun him.
Stun?
With BB's skill?
Right now? Like after, right?
I don't know.
Oh, but he was stunned before.
No, before he was. But...
Let's see if we can get some of these cards. Alright, let's do... What does this do? Just fun. Okay, well. What does this do besides? Crit star rate for yourself. Oh, okay. Might as well use it.
Mm-hmm. Why would you? Well, whatever. I'm not the one playing.
That's fine. Well, somehow Waver actually didn't die.
Yeah.
Which I'm a little bit surprised, but I'm like, okay, cool. Honestly, BB is such a lifesaver.
She is. She's really good.
Yeah, she is.
I think especially if you sometimes play arts teams, because you have her at NP5, she's a pretty good single target, you know, servant, and she gets her NP super easily.
I was planning on grailing her, but like, you know, not enough grails to hand out to people. She's kind of just in line with everybody else I want to grail, so...
Yeah.
Oh well. Maybe later, BB. Alright. Alright. Hey, square, 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 square. Don't take this the wrong way, but... What is it? Did you really kill him? I mean, I'm sure you didn't kill him directly. But come on, you know, there's all sorts of indirect ways to kill someone, right? You think I killed him? Don't be stupid. Right, of course. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. No, I really mean it. Don't be stupid. Of course I killed him. Yes, I killed Amadeus myself. I'm the one who requested the Requiem in D minor. It was I am the reason the great prodigy is dead. Preposterous! How fortunate I would be if only that were true. I couldn't kill him, I just couldn't. Not because we were good friends or even acquaintances, but because I couldn't bring myself to snuff out the life of one with such God-given talent. That is who Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was. That is who... Oh yeah, I said that already. And yet, the world, myself included, cannot but seek someone who blame for the death of one such as he. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know how to speak Spanish, but if you could talk to us in English, we would be happy to talk to you. Anyways. And yet the world, myself included, cannot but seek someone to blame for the death of someone such as he. So we told ourselves that some fool must have driven him to the depths of hell, all because they envied his divine symphonies. Speak Spanish. Unfortunately, we do not speak Spanish. Also that we could avoid facing the most hellish truth ourselves, that even a composer of his incredible talent could die as easily as anyone else. That is how I was remade. Yes, remade. But that's okay, that's how it should be. I loved him. I envied him. I yearned for him. I respected him, admired him, looked up to him. So to bear the honor of being one to kill that great prodigy, I could ask no greater gift of God. Still, that said, I feel like he once told me something. Something much more important. Please, just listen to me. There is nothing for us to discuss. Gotcha, you masked bastard. God damn it. It's not him. That's not Amadeus at all. He doesn't look anything like him, and his spirit origin is different. Not even being an altar could explain this much difference. Who are you, really? I'm not Amadeus. Damn it, I'm not Amadeus. No, you are not. Miss Samantha, look out! It's an ambush. Alright. You guys must be working with old-fashioned radar. That explains why it was so easy to sneak up on you. Huh? That voice. Stand by, Oprishiki. This is the one I've been waiting for. Looks like the court musician isn't doing so hot. Well, that's okay. I wasn't gonna need him much longer anyway. We're playing
Court musician, huh?
Court musician, yeah. We're playing Fate Grand Order, and yeah. Alright, goodbye, Salieri. Goodbye, Salieri. So that was Antonio Salieri. Kadok, is that you? Ash late. Oh, you're just on comms. Now then. I know it's kind of cliched, but some things just gotta be said, you know? We meet at last, Master of Humanity. My name's Kadok Zemlupus. I'm the crypter in charge of this lost belt.
Yes, finally we make contact.
It's been about halfway.
Yeah.
Or a bit more.
It's been more.
A bit more.
Yeah.
Finally.
You're on like chapter 14 or something.
Oh, am I? Okay.
I don't know. You passed the halfway mark. Supposedly.
Alright, chapter 14. Let's see. Oh, caster. Oh no, assassin. Wait. Well, whatever. Alright, let's continue. Kadok, where have I heard that name before? I feel like we should know this.
Yeah.
If I may, Senpai. Kadok Zemlupus is a member of Team A. He possesses an exemplary aptitude for rate shifting, and I believe... Don't bother. I don't care if she remembers me or not. Besides, would I already told you who we were? I'm one of the 7 cryptors, and we helped bring about the end of the world. That should be enough for you. Wait, please. Then, does that mean you and Kristeria and everyone else on Team A are really... You sure talk a lot more now, don't you? Back then you just parroted whatever anyone told you. But that doesn't matter. Stay out of this, Kyrielite. You are nothing more than a tool to us, a device we planned to bring along to help us summon servants after we reshifted. We never cared about your opinions. You were just supposed to keep your mouth shut and help us out whenever we needed. Or however we needed. So don't bother worrying about infringing on our rights, or whatever we are, or what we were like as people. We never bothered to do that for you, after all. That's not... No, that doesn't matter anymore. Now you're an enemy of Chaldea, aren't you, Kadok? That's right. I'm glad you're not I'm glad you're not a complete idiot. That saves a lot of time. We've already made our declaration of war. Our goal is to grow our lost belts and bring about an end to proper human history. I guess we've already pretty much taken care of that last bit.
Mm-hmm.
Lost belt. Is that what the singularity is called? No. A singularity is just a single point in time. This is a belt. The point when everything changed in this world happened long ago, and it has its own history. Oh. It sucks there's no more rock music anymore, but the demonic beast howls can get pretty close.
That's too bad.
I don't know if demonic
There's no
beast
more rock
howls are
music.
close to rock music. I think it depends what type of rock you're listening to. Why would you do this? Yeah. I don't have to tell you shit. But I guess we can talk but I guess we can talk a bit before I kill you. I don't have to tell you anything, but I guess I will. Tell me, Samantha, why didn't you die instead of us? Huh? Instead of you? I'm not sure how to respond to that. Yeah, don't try to guilt trip me. I guess it is a lot to ask. We all know what you achieved, gotta admit. It freaking sucked to have that be one of the first things we heard about after we woke up. And now that we know, I can say this with total certainty. If it had been me, or even better, anyone else on Team A, especially Woodheim, I bet there'd have been way fewer dead, and we wouldn't have taken a whole damn year either. Well, that's
then.
not nice. It's not like you were there.
Yeah.
I just happened to be the only master left.
Yep.
Yeah, take that. Exactly, you just happened to be there, so you just happened to get chosen. And thanks to that, a ton of people died in the incineration of humanity. Congratulations, you racked up the highest casualty count imaginable. Jeez, I can't read. Casualty count imaginable. Well, thanks, I guess. That's enough, Kadok. Remember, I'm Samantha's servant now. I'm not about to let you insult my master, no matter what the circumstance.
I feel like these lines are supposed to make you, like, hate them a lot.
I guess, but, like, whatever. You can't fool me, Kira Light. Don't tell me the thought never crossed your mind. Everyone on Team A was chosen for a reason. Woodheim, Ophelia, Pippin, David, any one of them would have done a better job than Samantha there, and you know it. Well, thanks. You may be right, but there's no point in thinking about that now. The fact is, none of you were there. We all did the best we could under the circumstances.
That's right.
We didn't have time to even consider hypotheticals during the year it took for us for the restoration of humanity. I kept on trying to read that as race shifting. But I can tell you there's one thing I'm certain of after what you've said, Kadok. Oh, and what's that? I would never have lived to see how things turned out if anyone from Team A had been the one to handle it. If it wasn't for Master Samantha, I wouldn't even be here right now. That's true.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, I guess you've got me there. Any one of us would have probably abandoned you without a second thought at some point. So if you're in charge of Russia, Kadok, I take it the others are all in charge of these other lost belts? That's right. Not that knowing that's going to do you much good. I still don't get what your goal is. Why would you destroy the world? Yeah. We're not destroying the world. All we're destroying is proper human history. Then again, we're all going to pit our lost belts against each other too, so I guess those will be going away as well. By the way, where are those servants you've got with you? I do not feel any particular obligation to divulge my identity to a spoiled child of an enemy such as you. Same here, not that I expect I'm fooling anyone. Yeah. Cheh. Well, whatever. It never hurts to be cautious, but I'll be getting rid of you all anyway. Aprishiki, kill them. Alright.
I just feel like if they're killing the other worlds, right? Wouldn't that give them a high kill count too?
Yeah, I don't think they really care about that though.
Yeah, so then I don't know the point of him saying like, "Oh, congrats, you killed so many people."
Casualty
like,
count in the world, or
but then they're gonna do the same thing to other worlds. So like, I don't know.
Master, the Rishtiki are about to attack. Please prepare for battle. On it. Let's do this, you two. Let's go, Billy and a Vice Brawn. Alright, cool. For some reason I thought we were gonna be fighting what's her name? Anastasia.
Maybe not yet.
Not yet. No, because it was Assassin. When I realized afterwards, I'm like, oh no, we're definitely not. But like, yeah, I thought that was gonna come, but nope. Maybe a little bit later. That's okay.
we're not quite at the, you know, final boss moments yet, so.
All right. I almost brought Ilya again. I'm like, I feel like it's gonna be a wave of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it typically is.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. Nothing I didn't bring her.
Like, I feel like if we're actually fighting like a proper, you know, servant battle, like it usually kind of preps you for that in the story.
Yeah. Oh wow. I didn't expect her to crit on that so that Nero could get her NP, but I guess not. That's fine. That's okay. Right, this thing is still alive.
Yeah. So Fushiki have some pretty high defense. Well, at least that's what I feel.
It's okay. Weaver can snap him to death. Alright. Let's go. Let's see. Caster. Ooh. Is this the one? Maybe we should bring a rider instead. Or a rider just in case. Alright, that looks pretty good.
Yeah. You'll probably be fine.
George is just hanging out at the back, like usual, with Vlad. Alright. My, looks like I'll have to make another one. A Kabbalist? Kabbalist. Are you Solomon ibn Gabriel, aka Facebrawn, the Golem Master? I suppose using so many golems does make it obvious even with the mask. You are indeed correct. I don't even need to bother asking about you. Well, I can't tell if you're Billy the Kid or Buffalo Bill, but that really doesn't much matter. Alright. The hell it doesn't, I'm Billy! Ain't gonna tolerate being confused for no pirate, no prairie, pirate, some prairie lover. Anyway, this works out nicely. You've got your servants and I've got mine. Let's find out which of them is stronger. Caster! Oh no! I hope we win this. It's the one who uses his command spells. Was it worth coming out? Was it worth coming out all this way then, Master? I hate letting wild cards run around, so yeah, I feel a lot better now. That's the woman who destroyed Chaldea. She was a servant who hails from this version of Russia. I knew it. A Viceroy seems like he would be rather useful. So what? You want me to change out of your... Wait. So what? You want me to change out your contract? I mean, I could do that, but... Alright, it might not be the easiest fight for you, but I'm sure you can pull this off. Oh yes, that much is certain. Bow down before the glory of the Tsar, fiends of proper human history. My name is Anastasia. I am the daughter of this land's undying dynasty. Now and forevermore. I knew it! You're Grand Duchess Anastasia of the Romanov dynasty. But how is that possible? You're a tragic figure, not a valiant one. Nothing you did should have let you become a heroic spirit. Yes, you're right. I've no barbaric tales of heroism to my name, nor any stories of royalty gone mad. But I do have V. I'm a servant of this lost belt, and as such I shall eliminate you all. Come, V, let's kill them together. Wow, she looks so happy doing that.
Yeah.
Hear my command and obey. You are to become sculptures of snow and ice, writhing in agony in this world of permafrost for all eternity. Alright, that's nice to know.
I'll do that.
Yeah. I guess I'll try not to become what? Something about permafrost and ice and snow.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, we've been streaming for almost 3 hours.
Yeah, we've been going for quite a while.
Well, I feel like the story is...
It's picking up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, Oprishiki. Okay. Let's get rid of these for Ozzy. I hope you're not tired of seeing Nero's NP yet.
Yeah,
We've seen it quite a lot. I mean, there's a lot of assassins, like so many, like literally.
And I mean, she's useful, so I mean, what can I say?
Yeah, just continue shooting Weaver. Don't shoot Ozzy, please. I need him.
Right, she only has... Oh.
Oh, that's not that much life. For some reason I was expecting to have her to have not necessarily more, but like okay. Well, maybe I should have brought Merlin with me.
Well,
Oh well.
could always play it again.
No, I don't really want to play it again.
I mean, it can't be that hard.
No, it's not, I never said it was hard. Just have Ozzy's beams beam her to death.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay. I mean, I guess we can do that. Oh wow, that really doesn't do anything. That defense buff that she has.
Mm.
Okay, well then that might be a bit harder.
Just like don't let her fire off her NP, and maybe you'll be okay. But yeah, I don't think that worked.
That's fine. Oh, maybe I should have used that later, but whatever. It got defense up, that's fine. Doesn't V kind of look like a bunny?
Mm-hmm. I think you'll be fine.
I think I'll be fine. Actually, I should have, whatever. It's a bit of a waste, but whatever.
That's fine.
That's fine. I guess no command spells yet. Yay, okay. Truthfully, Ozzy deserves the praise. He did a lot of the work. Alright. Man, I love playing with Ozzy.
Yeah,
It's just
fun.
not really useful when you're just farming other things like,
Yeah.
you know, just regular FGO.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Ka! V! Let your gaze unfurl even more. Let your wicked eye expose the truth behind all things. Oh no, Gollum. Mystic eyes. So that demonic beast is what's been turning my golems to dust in an instant. How rude. V is no demonic beast. He is my most trusted elemental. He has been an ally to the Romanov dynasty for generations. That doesn't make him any less of a monster. I suppose I was a bit late coming up with an anti-mystic eye strategy. Exclamation mark. Anastasia, look up. Look out. Celery's looking up. Cursed dogs of the Tsar. B. So which side are you on, Celery? Behold, my noble phantasm. Our Lord in heaven, have pity on me. Dio Santissimo Misericordia de me. I tried.
Yeah, it's okay.
B. This is... It's going to hit us too. He doesn't care who he hits, clearly not. Can't believe that was the first thing he pulled after getting his memories back. What a whack job. Still, looks like that was all he had. Kuh. Oh my, you certainly startled me. I must be the only member of the Romanov dynasty who's ever been attacked from above by the court musician. Not that it matters now. You... How dare you brainwash me, twist me into doing your dirty work.
Ooh, he is not happy about that.
You're nuts. I didn't twist you into anything. All I did was put you to work in an effective way. Anyway, I can't have you running around on your own anymore, no matter how weak you might be. Anastasia, crush his legs. That's not nice. Got you. Golems, activate. Mine hand is a spear of azure ice. Chesed Sephiroth. Is that your NP? No? Yeah, no? Oh, you made a snow golem! Yeah, make snow golems. Did he just turn snow into golems? Anastasia! Yeah, use your commands, or just some spell. Since when do masters go around shielding their servants?
Since Shiro started.
Yeah, I know. It's no big deal. I just did it because I thought I could. And I was right. Neither of us is hurt, are we? Karok. Very well then. I believe that is our cue to escape.
Don't estimate how much ice can hurt.
Yeah, no, yeah. Have you ever survived winter? Have you ever been through winter? Winter sucks. I trust we will be taking him with us. Of course, you read my mind. I see. So this is what it means for one's master to rub off on you. We'll have to bear this in mind for future reference. Wait, where'd you go?
Spirit form? I don't know.
Follow them. Understood. Would it be any consolation if I said we at least avoided the worst possible outcome? I suppose it would have been best if we could have crushed them here, but we didn't have the priest or enough opportunity to make it happen. If we can take them all together, so much the better. Besides, thanks to you, I got an idea. What is it? If it works, it might be just what we need to bring down the mountain all at once. I see. I thought a plan would take a little longer to come to fruition. It all depends on how well we negotiate. If I can offer him something he wants, he's bound to give in. That's the sort of servant he is. Alright then, let's start spreading the Tsar's glory to this part of the frontier. Opportunity, this place was harboring traitorous rebels. I take it you know what to do? Yes. Everything shall burn. Everyone shall die. That's right. You are all to crush this town with your own hands. That must have been what they were like back when they were alive too, just like the ones who killed me. Keep that to yourself, Anastasia, or you'll end up disrespecting the Tsar. Master, don't you preach to me about disrespect. Right, sorry about that. Anyway, they should be done at the palace at this point. That's true. We should hurry back then. The Tsar must be looking for me by now. If he still hasn't fully awakened. Or even if he still hasn't fully awakened. My bad.
I kind of wonder if a Vice Braun was, like, referring to his, like, Apocrypha self. Like,
I've heard that
like, killing his master or something.
Yeah. I've heard that he definitely, well, maybe not make amends, but he definitely reflects upon that, I think. Because he does have at least some memories. Well, he says he has memories at least of his past life. I don't know what other summons, though. Alright, section 15. Grand Duchess Anastasia. Ooh, okay, more assassins and... Guess it's time back for Da Vinci again. Actually, Lancers. Guess it's Saber time.
I was like, are you gonna choose Arthur again?
Oh, I can choose
No,
someone
you
else,
don't
that's
have-
fine. Let's choose Saber! And who shall replace you? Let's see. Let's bring...
Who are you bringing?
I'm bringing... I'm trying to replace Achilles right now.
Bring a caster.
I was gonna bring Nero again, but...
Or bring Nero, whatever.
Alright, here we go. Section 15. Grand Duchess Anastasia. Alright. I'm kind of running out of water, so... We'll still be able to stream for a bit more, I think, but... here we go. Here we go. It was, I remember, such a beautiful, peaceful day. The flowers that bloomed here were so beautiful, so strong. Look at this. These must be the hardiest flowers in the world. Then you too are a flower blooming strong here in the confines of the palace. That's what I wanted to say. Maybe I actually did, or maybe I was never able to summon up the courage. Either way, I grieved for the flowers. And yet, now I can no longer even remember what they looked like. Why do you look so sad? I feel like I'm having a bad dream. Why would I feel this way, when everything I see is so beautiful? You must be tired. Come, lay your head on my lap and rest. It is the least I could do for you, my beloved Tsar, my beloved husband. Oh, is this Ivan's
Yeah, I
memories,
was
maybe?
like, that silhouette doesn't look like anybody from Apocrypha.
Yeah. Dad, why do Yaga have to be strong? Well, the way I see it, we Yaga made a mistake. A mistake? We mistook how the world works, or maybe how we chose it. Whatever it was, we made a mistake, and the world left us behind. Still, while we may have made a mistake, that doesn't mean we were in the wrong. We're still here. We're still alive, so as long as that's the case, we'll keep on fighting until the world ends once and for all. Okay. Alright, Father, that's a way to think of it.
Yeah.
I still remember that conversation. This world is always beset by blizzards. It's rare that we ever see the sun's light directly. It's not just in my head. Surviving here really does take a lot out of you. I think I get what my old man meant now. No matter how hard it gets, we will keep on surviving until there's no more world left to us. Oh, whoa, where is this?
Oh, there's a tree in the background.
Yeah. I feel like we have not been here before. This lamppost is kind of crooked.
A street lamp.
Street lamp, my bad. So this is the capital, Yaga Moscow. I see. Goodness, I can't believe he defied the Tsar. Worthless Yaga, hell's too good for him. Damn it. Move. Shut up. Well, you keep on trying, Paxi. Did that Yaga do something bad? He's an incorrigible Yaga who fought the debt of gratitude we owe to the Tsar. Now he's suffering the consequences for incurring the Tsar's wrath, and rightly so. Make sure you don't ever end up like him. I don't know what he was thinking, defying the strongest being in existence. We all need to stick together if we're going to survive this world. Stick together, he says? What a laugh. It's so funny it makes me want to scream. All we do is abandon our weak. We cut them out like Krishat's entrails. In consequence, our numbers are always dwindling. That's who we Yaga are. We just keep dying and killing. We live without hope. We're just waiting for our inevitable doom, without even trying to fight back against it. You must be the first rebel to ever make it this far, Paxi. By the way, there's still something I don't quite understand. After your rebel friends retreated, why did you continue to wander around the town alone? Surely you weren't just bringing up the rear? Shut up. Very well then. Let's change the subject. Would you mind telling me where the rebel army base is located? It can be our little secret. I'm afraid I've been so concerned about it that it's been keeping me up at night, just like Kadok. If you could help me with my insomnia, you could have my word that I will let you go in return. You really think I'd ever tell you that? Ha ha ha. What's so funny? What's with the creepy laugh? Easy, young Paxi. Relax. I know you're just an ordinary Yaga. As I said before, I also know that even ordinary Yaga are highly resilient creatures, physically that is. Conversely, they are mentally fragile and quite easily broken, especially in the face of someone stronger than they are. Perhaps that's their bestial instincts at work? Who could say? What are you talking about? What are you getting at, you evil bastard?
You'll get it out of you one way or the other, I guess.
Well, that should become clear shortly. This will be a test of sorts for myself, as well as for you. You shouldn't talk to him for very long if you can help it.
Yeah.
Well, do your best, Paxi.
Yeah. That's all you can really say.
Do your best.
He's up against Kiri.
Right.
I mean, well...
What is this place? It would seem to be a village that the Oprichniki razed to the ground. Unfortunately, none survived. Though it pains me to say this, I believe we should set up camp here. We need to take advantage of everything we can, after all. How could you lose so miserably? You had 2 servants to their 1. Sure did. Mighty sorry about that. I have no excuse. You still got plenty of fight left? Yeah. Ha! If that pathetic display was the best you could do, you'll just get your asses handed to you again. Care to repeat that for me, fella? Huh, it's true. Deep down you know I'm right. Well, I believe what Gordolf is trying to say is that Servant is a fearsome opponent, as such you could use all the help you can get. So why not have Antonio Salieri there join our side? Oh, is he here?
I guess he's still here.
Oh. Who are you lot? Oh, is that who, what's his face? A Vice-Spawn's golems grabbed earlier?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. We're the Kalia security organization. We came here from a place outside Russia. Though I'm afraid we've lost the building that used to be our headquarters. At any rate, the person there with you is Samantha, Kalia's last remaining master. There's also... I'm a Vice-Spawn. I take it you're the Salieri? Perhaps not quite in the way you imply, but yes, I will admit to being that Salieri. What do you mean? The name Salieri is synonymous with one thing. What's that? Wasn't Amadeus, what's that? The composer who most famously for allegedly murdering Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I am the embodiment of that reputation. Give me a moment while I remove this mystic code. Mystic code? Whoa, you are going to freeze to death, dude.
He's a servant. I guess it's fine.
Phew. This is who I truly am. Take a look at my servant power for yourselves. Oh. You're quite weak.
Wow, that's not nice.
I didn't think there were any other servants in this world with lower stats than Shakespeare or myself. Wow, lower than Shakes.
So on the Avenger totem pole...
Is he lower than Angra, or is Angra still lower than him? That's the real question.
Yeah.
Okay. It would seem you've even given Anderson a good run for his money. Oh boy, okay.
Personally, I think Angra is pretty weak. Salieri is not super strong either, though. So
of course, I'm just an ordinary composer. I never wrote any symphonies that left a mark on history. At best, I'm a mediocrity of a man, but no matter. The sole reason I exist on the throne of heroes at all is because I'm said to have killed Amadeus. Whether or not I actually did kill him is completely irrelevant. People were convinced that I did, and so here I am. Then one might say you are affected by the innocent monster skill. I believe so. True, Salieri was indeed suspected of killing Amadeus even when he was still alive. Right, they even made a movie about it. Okay, so why were you on Ivan the Terrible's side then? He was playing the piano for them.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to know that as well. Are you originally a servant from this lost belt? I believe the crypter, that boy, Kadok, called this place a lost belt. So you know that name. First, let me answer your question with one of my own. Tell me, humans of Chaldea, what do you know about the lost belts? Nothing. Besides
Not a lot.
Sherlock not saying anything yet. Well, only that they're abnormal zones that somewhat resemble singularities. If you don't mind, Miss Kierlight, I'll field that one. First, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Celery. I'm Sherlock Holmes, Chaldea's administrative advisor. I became a servant through unusual means just like you. We have been investigating this peculiar version of Russia, where history is so unlike our own. I have a number of hypotheses, but I had been unable to find a critical element to tie everything together. Until you first mentioned that word. Lost Belt, a chronological table detailing an alternate path taken by human history, an unbroken strip that continues onward to the present day, rather than occupying a single point in time. No wonder it isn't like a singularity. A singularity is one point in time where history is at it should be, went array, after all. That is not the case here in Russia. In this world, everything is as it should be. Nothing has gone awry. It has history quite separate from our own proper human history, even though it is not a world gone completely mad like the singularities. No doubt the branching point was the great cold wave that struck 450 years ago, when Earth was thrown in a new ice age. And Russia as we see it now is the product of history moving forward from that point. So you're saying this is an ongoing deviation from human history? Is that anything like a parallel world? Nope, it's not that. These lost belts are something altogether different. If we assume that parallel worlds exist, then their civilization and lifestyles should be fundamentally the same. By definition, they're closely tied to a well-defined base world. In other words, the base world and its parallel worlds are all following the same course. But let's say there is a world where history diverges radically, going completely off the rails. Say, at one point something changes irrevocably, it should be a huge natural disaster or a major technological breakthrough. And the world that's gone off the rails is effectively erased from this universe, deemed to be something that doesn't belong. Once that happens, its destruction is all but assured. No matter how developed it might be, its evolution just ends. For better or for worse, this universe just isn't willing to tolerate worlds whose future prospects are plain to see. You know how you prune unnecessary branches when you're trying to grow a tree? Same thing here. If a world, even a utopia, strays too far from its base axis, it gets the clippers, so to speak. In the Magecraft world, it's called the pruning theoretical phenomenon. Alright. And it's what allows our universe to keep expanding unimpeded. That's the Mages Association's stance, anyway. The pruning theoretical phenomenon. Then Russia didn't end up as a frozen wasteland because of a plot, like what happened to the King of Mages. Correct, its climate has always been like this, and it is in fact, yes, that very climate that led to the changes in human history. This is a world where history continued on past the 100-year marker, long after it would ordinarily have been pruned away. In essence, this history lost to proper human history, but now it has appeared in our own world. Right, it looks like strong alternative histories, or lost belts, which we know almost nothing about, are being wielded as weapons to invade and destroy proper human history. The incineration of humanity was an attack on human history orchestrated by Goetia, a singular entity. But now these lost belts are attacking the very world itself. If I were to give this a name, I think I might call it the felling theoretical phenomenon. Yeah, I think I like the sound of that. Let's go with it. Lost belts. History that lost to other history. Yeah. Are you serious? Then what? You're telling us this Russia is going to become the de facto way of life for the entire planet? If it continues on this path, yes. But of course, we won't let it come to that. Now then, that went on quite a bit longer than I had anticipated, but that is our current theory. Tell me, Mr. Salieri, are we more or less on the mark? Yes, you're spot on. I'm impressed you managed to arrive at that conclusion without being from a Lost Belt yourself.
Well, I mean, he is Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. There's nothing more I can tell you beyond what you've figured out. Now that you have the facts, what you do with them is up to you.
Well, you could tell us that you were playing piano.
Yeah. As for your original question, you wish to know if I originate from this Lost Belt and whether I serve that cryptor? My answer, of course, is no. This Russia has not known music for some time. My story is the same as that gunslinger's. I am a rogue servant, summoned by the death throes of this land's true form before the Lost Belt overrode it. My memories of proper human history are now vague, and have been conflated with my memories of this Lost Belt. I cannot say if it was that master or that priest, but one of them did something to my head. Even as we speak, I remain unsure if I am on the right side. Singularity is the world's history getting attacked, Lost Belt the world getting attacked by history. Aha.
World's history.
Yeah, I feel like that makes more sense summed up in like 2 sentences.
Yeah.
Anyways, even as we speak, I remain unsure if I'm on the right side. ... We will simply have to trust that you are. If nothing else, we know that you are not a Yaga. Yes, that is true. That is very true. Above all, this world is utterly devoid of music. It seems I have no choice but to join your side. You're really sad about that music part. Thank you. We are grateful for your assistance. To begin, we could use any information you have. What can you tell us about the servants in Yaga Moscow? I am the court musician, nothing less and nothing more. I had no contact with the outside world. The only one who ever spoke to me was Metropolitan Macarius. Metropolitan Macarius. That was the only man Ivan the Terrible looked up to as a mentor. Is he a Yaga too? No, he's a servant. He does look human, but I doubt he is the same man. He's probably Japanese, and a pseudo-servant. A Japanese priest, and a pseudo-servant? That must be Father Kotomine. Yeah. I don't know anything about any others. The only people I've met are the Oprishiki and that master and servant pair we just fought earlier. I see. Well, that's disappointing. Very well then. What do you know about the Endless Storm Wall, or perhaps the Tree of Emptiness? I know nothing about either, although I did hear Metropolitan Macarius say that the tree is the cornerstone of this Lost Belt. He also said that without the Tree of Emptiness, it would be impossible to mount an attack on reality. So then, that tree really is the cause of all this.
Yep.
That would definitely seem to make the most sense. For one thing, it's smack dab in the middle of this Lost Belt. And for another, it's a foreign entity that's not even showing up on the paper moon compass, on the paper moon's compass. This is the same paper moon that's been observing this Lost Belt Russia for an ordinary part of this Earth's topography, and the only thing it can figure out to do with the tree is excluded. I see. So for the moment, it would seem safe to assume that that tree is the source of this felling theoretical phenomenon. Then if we do something about that tree, Russia would return to the way it was? Easier said than done. The Tree of Emptiness lies with the Tsar himself. To reach it, you'll have to face him. I see. Then it seems we will have to do that... It seems we will have to do just that at some point. What about the Oprichniki? How many of them are stationed in the capital? No less than a small army. A small army? Just like what we saw in Antarctica. Ha ha ha. That's going to be quite the obstacle. Yeah.
Yeah, no biggie. Just a small army.
This is no laughing matter, Holmes. I fail to see what you find so funny.
Well, you might as well have some humor somewhere. It's not like your situation would improve by being pessimistic.
Yeah. Is that mystic code you are wearing an innocent monster too? That's right. I'm the man in grey, the one who drove Mozart to his death. Salieri is no more than an avatar I wear, so to speak, out of convenience. I have one last question. What do you think of this Lost Belt? I think it needs to be fixed. Isn't that what you people are attempting to do? Yes, that is certainly one of our goals. Samantha, was it? I can see you are the conductor of this little orchestra. Are you mad? I'm the commander around here. She's nothing more than an occasionally useful trombone.
Wow.
Wow, thanks. I'm a trombone now. I suppose that would make me the violin. Da Vinci, how do you feel about being the flute? Good grief. You all certainly do love your digressions, don't you? You remind me of Amadeus and his unshakable high spirits. Samantha, I would like to speak with Sherlock Holmes. Alone, if possible. You sure? Holmes can go on for days, you know. So you just want to excuse myself for me to excuse myself for a bit? Okay. Alright. See ya, I guess. My apologies. I hope this won't take too long.
We'll see.
Mighty curious to know what that Salieri fellow wants to talk to Holmes about. Maybe music and stuff? This law spell, maybe? Maybe music and stuff. Suppose he is a musician, isn't he? I rather doubt that's what it is. Oh well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Thank you for your patience. Allow me to come to the point. I have decided to join you, though conditionally. You may employ my power however you see fit. That's great, thank you. What's the condition? Thanks. Thank you, Salieri. So what is this condition? Simple. Should we encounter Amadeus, you will let me focus on him first and foremost.
Okay.
Wait, what? Does that mean you're going to kill him? Of course. I am the man in gray, the innocent monster known as Salieri. If we were to meet, I would have no choice but to kill him. I can't accept that. If Amadeus has been summoned here, he's sure to be a servant from proper human history. If I had been summoned as an anti-hero, so tortured by malice that I was constantly writhing in agony, I would be so at odds with all of you that we would not even be able to have this conversation. I admit that earlier I was so overcome by a berserker-like madness that I simply went around mercilessly slaughtering any Yaga I encountered. But now I have regained my senses and my sanity alike. Even picturing Amadeus' smug pear-shaped face does little more than make my skin crawl. In other words, I see, like master, like servant. That means the Amadeus who is here is evil now. I suppose it is the fate of every servant to be influenced by their master's personality. That is why I will kill Amadeus. I must kill him. It is my destiny, my fate. But what if he isn't evil? What if Amadeus turns out to be on our side? What if he isn't evil? It would be impossible for that to be the case, but even if he is not, it would be of no consequence. My purpose in life is to kill Amadeus. That will never change. Now then, that's enough chit-chat. We're returning to the rebel army stronghold tomorrow, are we not? You should rest up while you can, master. Now, if you will excuse me. Alright. So, Amadeus is our enemy now. I know we've fought former allies before, like Kukulane. That's probably not how you say his name, but it never gets any easier. Aniki. I wouldn't worry about that if I were you. This friend-turned-enemy servant would be unaware of his betrayal. Take the heroes of myth. They've always have been much more willing to accept shifting allegiances among both their friends and foes. It was their belief that they would all meet their end in Eden, so they had no difficulty taking it in their stride when friend became foe or vice versa. Above all, there is nothing you could do now that would undo the encouragement he once offered you. That's true. Rest assured that he spoke truly, sincerely, and from the heart. That's a good point. Thank you, Vice Braun. You sounded like a school teacher or something. Can I call you Professor? Professor from now on? Professor! Please don't. That would be rather painful for me. Painful? I have no right to be anyone's teacher. I've long since abandoned my qualifications I may have had. Moving on, we need to discuss Kadok's servant. I believe she is to him what Miss Kierlight is to Samantha, his personal exclusive servant. She is also, of course, the monster who encased all of Kalia in solid ice. Right, I remember Kadok called her by her true name at one point. Anastasia.
She even introduced herself, too.
Yeah, she did. Anastasia? Where have I heard that name before? the name of this lost belt. There are two famous figures by that name. One was Ivan the Terrible's Tsaritsa and the first wife, Anastasia Romanova, Zakharina Yurieva, who supported his reign from the shadows all her life. The other was a descendant of the Romanov dynasty, Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanova, a young girl whose passing was mourned by all the tsardom. So which Anastasia are we dealing with here? I'm afraid there need be no suspense about this. She is unquestionably the Romanov descendant. How can you be so sure? Since Ivan the Terrible is here, couldn't she be his Tsaritsa? I've looked into Tsaritsa's Anastasia's history, and she is clearly not the type to relish the spotlight. She became Tsaritsa at the age of 17 and passed away only 13 years later. Ivan the Terrible took several more wives following her death, but he never opened up to anyone else. Generally speaking, one would indeed expect to find her with him, but it is highly improbable as she would be summoned as a servant. Or that she would be summoned as a servant. Of course, she could still have been... Hang on. Of course, she could still have been an inhabitant of this world, just like Ivan the Terrible, which would have made her summoning possible. But given that she is human in appearance, that seems altogether improbable as well. So then she's the Romanov dynasty one. That would mean she's the other Anastasia then. Precisely. Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanova.
Yeah.
These names are so hard to read.
Mm-hmm.
She is the Grand Duchess of Ice, a young girl who bore the brunt of Russia's darkness. Oh boy, this section is long.
Yeah.
Now then, allow me to share an abridged version of Anastasia's background and some of the secrets I managed to dig out from Chaldea's library. Chaldea's library? Wasn't that destroyed in the attack? I anticipated certain emergencies may arise eventually, so I took the liberty of collecting as much useful data from it as I could. Good job. Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanova. She is the fourth daughter of the last Romanovs ever to hold the Tsardom, Nikolai II and his wife Alexandra. In the years before her death, famine plagued all of Russia as a result of the ongoing First World War. In 1917, frustrations reached a breaking point. Efforts to quell a protest left some people dead. Some of Russia's soldiers banded together in revolt against the Tsardom. Moscow declared martial law in response, but by then the Imperial Guards had chosen to side with the rebels. After a tremendous uproar, the Tsar abdicated. The Romanov imperial family fell into disarray and were essentially confined to house arrest. The historical records described Nikolai as a good husband and father. But in light of these events, it would seem he was ill-equipped to handle the threat to his reign. Alternatively, he may have been perfectly well-equipped, but the times may have simply been too dire for anyone in his position to overcome. In the wake of these events, Russia would end up split into several different factions, eventually uniting as a single nation known as the Soviet Union, but that bit of history can wait for another time. For the moment, let us focus our attention on Nikolai II's family. Having been confined to their home, their lavish lifestyle evaporated practically overnight, and they were seldom heard from again. Although records do say that they continued to employ servants and cooks. At any rate, the situation grew more dire the following year in April of 1918. The new Leninist administration feared that the Czechoslovak Legion or the White Army would try to reinstate the Tsar's family by force and decided to have them executed. Ideally, they would have preferred to do so following a trial in order to create an official record. But the threat the Tsar's reinstatement posed to their administration forced their hand. Being the cousin of the German Kaiser, Anastasia's mother Alexandra still had some value as a bargaining chip. But that value evaporated the instant the German ambassador was assassinated by extremists. In essence, everything about Anastasia's family, Their bloodline, their presence, their very existence was seen as a hindrance. This led the powers that be to refrain from making the Romanov sentence public, so instead they determined to do away with them in secret. So they were executed. At least that is how those in power would like it described. Those who were present said it was, in truth, no more than a massacre. Some believe that Anastasia managed to survive her family's execution, but that theory was thoroughly disproven several decades later thanks to DNA testing. There is simply no denying that this innocent young girl had her life ripped from her simply because she was born to the wrong family at the wrong time.
That's too bad.
Yeah. Anastasia's story is indeed one of tragedy. She is one of many sacrificed on the altar of history. However, although her story in proper human history ends there, it continues in the history of magecraft. The history of magecraft? Does that mean the Romanov family was involved in magecraft? I'm afraid the answer to that question remains unclear. They may have had some secret involvement in it, or they may merely have known of its existence. All we know for certain is that a number of lost Fabergé eggs made their way to the world of magecraft. From that we learned that each generation's star had formed a contract with sorts of a certain phantasmal. However, as this rumored phantasmal did not see fit to save Tsar Nikolai II's life, the notion was dismissed as false. But after seeing Anastasia fight, I have determined that there is another possibility. She is a shaman, a spirit keeper.
Okay.
In other words, it was neither her father, Nikolai, nor her brother, Alexei, who was the heir to the Romanov magecraft. It was indeed Anastasia herself. So she's the heir to an imperial family who's been ruling over a land of ice and snow for more than 300 years, huh? Ain't quite as bad as Ivan the Terrible, but still pretty goddamn intimidating. But here in this Lost Belt, Ivan the Terrible's tsardom has continued unabated for the past 450 years. A lot of difference twixt it. Yaga history and ours. I'm sorry, Billy. Humans seem more and a mite frail in comparison, but we got all manner of knowledge and wisdom over the years that let us take down even our toughest enemies. So running a place like this for 300 years is damned impressive. No two ways about it. Unfortunately, while I've learned a great deal about the threats she poses, I'm afraid I have nothing to offer in the way of strategy against her. I see. Well, times like that, the simpler the better. I say we hit hard and fast. Bushwhack her. Not much you can't kill if you keep on plugging at it till it stops moving. If it bleeds, you can kill it. Well,
where is Beowulf when you need him?
You're not wrong about that, Billy. Perhaps a simple solution would be best in this case. For the moment, I suggest we try Billy's plan of action, such as it is when we next see her. Well, what about summoning a new servant to serve as a shield? Naturally, their one job would be to keep me nice and safe. There you have it, everyone. In the end, you will just have to do the best you can with what you have. To sum it up.
Yep.
Good morning, Master. Good morning, Mash. Morning, Mash. Let's get going. You heard the lady.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That might be the end. Or not. Or not. Yeah. Alright.
We still have to fight someone.
Oh. Huh.
Golems. Halt. Something wrong with Vicebrawn? That's a Diaboltron. What's a Diaboltron? It's surrounded by a large number of smaller demonic beasts. You could go around them. This is still an unproven hypothesis, but yes, I believe that a Diaboltron would well... Oh, my phone's about to die.
It's okay, mine's about to die too. It's at 3%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Make for good golem materials? Alright, let's make golems out of them. Yes. Well, I suppose I'll just have to help you out. This will be quite a foe for our first battle together. Come then. Alright, let's go. Alright. I think maybe after this battle will probably be maybe the end.
Yeah.
Everything is dying. My voice is dying.
Yeah.
My reading comprehension is dying.
It's okay.
But it's okay.
We'll power through.
Power through till the end. Alright. Come at me. Deval, whatever it was. Tron. I have no idea what we're fighting right now.
We'll find out.
Alright. Oh, just these? Oh no, these are cassettes.
On the third wave, you'll see what it is.
Alright, go, Saber! I totally forgot about her already.
Yeah, well, the story section was really long.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! Wow. Well, that's fine, I guess. Gotta kill them before they poison us. Or poison me. Alright. Did your phone just die?
It died in the middle of Waver doing his NP. Alright then.
Alright, Nero, let's do this. That didn't really change anything. Alright, well, whatever.
Well, now we know what it is. We fought one of those already, though.
Yeah, we did. Alright. Let's see. Oh, that did not really do that much. Maybe I should have brought Elio with me.
This time.
Oh well. I'm sure they can do it.
Really, like, hacking some life out of Saber. Jeez.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow, Saber survived.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. You want to give her guts just for fun?
No, I mean...
Survive, Saber! You can do it!
Alright, well, this should do it, right?
Yep.
Just in case. I mean, Nero's not that weak. She's pretty strong.
Yeah, she's okay, but just because it's AoE, like, just in case, you know? Alright, yay! Alright. Let's see if there's anything else left to read. And I think that might be it.
Mm-hmm.
Read for quite a while today.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. How was I to command, Master? I'm sure you were great. I'm afraid I couldn't use you in that battle. You looked awesome out there. Yeah. Yeah, you really tried your hardest. I see. So you have taken a liking to this mystic code of mine. I knew it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We're almost to the rebel army stronghold now, Salieri. Soon we'll be able to introduce you to everyone else. Wait a moment. If you lot are on the side of proper human history, I don't suppose you have a piano at this stronghold, do you?
Oh.
No,
no.
I'm afraid not. Oh no. I see. Well then, I would never while away my time fiddling with instruments. Nor would I. I'm a servant first and a musician second. Naturally, I too would put combat first. Ha ha ha, you two certainly enjoy your hobbies. I feel like you do too. You're... want to talk?
Yeah.
Well, that's strange. Here, I was under the impression I was fully devoting myself to helping Master restore humanity. They said it because you act like your hobbies are the only thing you care about. I see. So that's how I come across. Is it? Anyone who likes to spend their time making things comes across as a slacker hobbyist. I swear, they're all a bunch of useless good-for-nothings. But aren't you basically the queen of slacker hobbyists?
Yeah.
You're one too, yeah. Hey, I do not slack off when it comes to work, thank you very much. Samantha reporting in. We're back. We are back. Hey, they're back. Open the gate. Welcome back. We are back. Mr. Gollum, can you make a golem for us too, please? Normally, I would encourage you to learn the value of hard work while you are young, but I suppose your lives here are hard enough as it is.
Yeah, their life is kind of wow.
Here's a toy golem for you.
Golem, yeah.
Here you are, a mini golem. It should be able to help you with your chores. Yay! I'm gonna work it like a slave. Whoa! That is not its intended use.
Yeah.
Good. You have returned. Are you a servant as well? I am. My name is Salieri. It's quite alright if you haven't heard of me. My name is of little consequence. Yes, Mozart's, at any rate, why are you wearing that outfit? Innocent monster. I'm the man in grey. I'm the one destined to kill Amadeus. I only go by Salieri as a matter of convenience, but you may call me that if you like. Well, I suppose stories like yours are not too uncommon in this world. The circumstances of my own summoning were not exactly normal. Now then, Samantha, there's something we need to discuss. Oh boy, this thing is so long.
It is long.
Oh man, okay. Remember the ore you once asked us about? The one that can be used to engrave magecraft spells? At the time, I believe you also mentioned a jewel that could be used to control golems. Well, I managed to track down a lead on both. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, you don't say. Where are they? Not so fast. I would like to make a deal before I share my information. Yo, we just went out and handed manifestos out for you and fought people. Excuse me. Not again. Yes, again. I cannot afford to lose your combat prowess. I trust Samantha and Mash, but once your ship is repaired, you may end up leaving this world behind, right? Absolutely not. The problems here are our problems as well. We're not going anywhere until we've solved this crisis. You can count on that. Isn't that right, Director Goldolf? Yeah, yes, of course. Mash is quite right. This land, its problems are our problems, and we won't run from them at the first sign of trouble. That said, we grown-ups do have extenuating circumstances to deal with and won't wait around forever, so... What are you trying to say? I'm trying to say that, well, we can't say anything for sure until we see what's actually going to happen. Is that yellow I see on your protruding gut? Are you gutless or something? Is that yellow I see? What does that mean? I don't get it. Don't you talk about my belly? And no, I don't have any guts. I know that already. I'm not like Holmes. I can't talk my enemies into giving themselves up. When the going gets tough, Gorodolf gets going. In the other direction. Yeah, I feel like I knew that. My condolences that you are forced to deal with this man as your superior. Now, can I ask for your assistance in exchange for my information? Alright. What sort of deal did you have in mind? I will come right to the point. I want your help building a new stronghold.
Okay.
A new stronghold.
Might be kinda tough.
Well, that sounds right up a Vice Bronze alley. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
No, I think it would be too dangerous to rely exclusively on him. Dangerous? His power is not limitless in scope, nor is it a permanent solution. After all, these Yaga need to know how to fend for themselves even after we disappear.
That's true.
But doesn't that plan of action harbor a different sort of danger? Granted, learning new things always brings it with that possibility, but nonetheless, I understand your point. And yes, it is certainly possible that they could misuse this knowledge and power for their own ends. But even so, I believe it is a good thing for them to learn how to survive. Haha, why should it make a difference? It's their choice whether they spend their lives working honestly or decide to turn to banditry. It's no concern of yours what they do after you're gone. Besides, it's human nature to be obsessed with keeping up with the Jonases. Okay. If anything, it seems to me through providing them with supportive technology will only make their futures brighter. You do make a solid point, Director. Yes, I suppose you are right. It is the Yaga's choice whether to be weak and be eaten or to be strong and do the eating. Or even to find a new path altogether. By the way, may I ask if you have a particular location in mind for this new stronghold? I do. There is a ravine right at the midpoint between here and the capital. It is protected by a large forest inhabited by various demonic beasts, which would make by vicious demonic beasts, which would make it difficult for the Obrigiki from the capital to attack it.
Okay.
Whereas there are no mountains between here and the ravine to block our path. I see. But in that case, wouldn't its natural defenses also make it difficult for you to attack the capital? Yes, I have considered that, which is why I have not moved there thus far. But now scouts have discovered a tunnel that safely cuts through the woods. At the moment, this tunnel is still only partially hollowed out. But once it's complete, we could reach Yagamosko in a single day. It would let us attack it with the element of surprise.
Okay.
What's more, this tunnel is an excellent place to find the sort of ore you seek. So you want us to help you build this new stronghold and finish digging up this tunnel, right? I've already put together a team of my own, Yaga. We will set out once you are all ready. Alright. Let's make that tunnel, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, is it finally the end? My throat, I feel like, is dying, and my reading has gone very poorly.
Yeah, your throat sounds kind of raspy.
Alright, cool. Alright.
So we read a couple of chapters today. Made good progress, I think.
Yeah, we did pretty good. Alright, so Section 16. Not
Wow,
bad.
not
All
bad.
right. So I think we'll probably end it here today. And since we do want to get LB1 complete before LB2 happens, it's likely that we'll be streaming again tomorrow or at least very soon.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And thank you very much for joining us again, like usual. And we'll be back with some more FGO LB1 very soon. And yeah, I guess
stay safe.
Yeah. And I guess that's pretty much it. We'll see each other tomorrow or next time then. Yeah, so bye-bye.